Jerry Show every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific. On YouTube and Twitch, we roll the tape. From 3D printing to resin in the frame, lasers in the dark create 3 million glow. From every corner, let them make a show. We got hands-on heat and plans in the air from all over the world. Yeah, you know we're there. One more turn and the whole room wakes. Bring your best idea, bring your wildest tale. The Jerry Show, the Jerry Show, Saturday at noon. The Jerry Show, the Jerry Show, come on in, tune in soon. Filament giveaways and 1,000 new sparks. Smash that like button, let it hit right hard. Makers from afar dropping every week, cutting clean through doubt with the things they speak. Resin in the tray and the lasers red line. CN6 it's flying, yeah, the future's fine. We talk shop, we build, we never slow down. Got a whole wide world spinning all around. We got hands-on heat and plans in the air from all over the world. Yeah, you know we're there. One more turn and the whole room wakes. Bring your best idea, bring your wildest stare. The Jerry Show, the Jerry Show, Saturday at noon. The Jerry Show, the Jerry Show, come on in, tune in soon. Filament giveaways and 1,000 new sparks. Smash that like button, let it hit right hard. Subscribe and share, pass it on loud. If you build with love, then you belong in the crowd. From the first rough sketch to the final shine, we make it together week by week, line by The Jerry Show, the Jerry Show, Saturday at noon. The Jerry Show, the Jerry Show, come on in, tune in soon. Filament giveaways and 1,000 new sparks. Smash that like button, let it hit right hard. The Jerry Show, the Jerry Show, we live and we're proud.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for The Jerry Show. Each and every Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific, we go live on YouTube and Twitch. We've got makers and content creators from around the world that like to drop in chat and drop in on screen and show what they're printing, what they're working on, all the amazing stuff going on in their life. Self-promotion is always welcome as long as it's hobby-related. So once again, I would love to see you on The Jerry Show each and every Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Ladies, gentlemen, it's time for the dance show. Each and every Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific, we go live on YouTube and Twitch. We've got makers and
content creators. Hey, what is going on? I'm here. Welcome everybody to the Jerry Show. It's here, have a cracker. Now shut up. There you go. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. We got 22 people currently watching. Yes, I'm on auction. I'm here, though. That's the important part, is I'm here for all you guys. And I hope you're all having an awesome day. And I just had a delivery. Had an awesome shirt came. Ordered this like 2 weeks ago from Amazon. Amazon takes forever. It's here. So it's in a minute. It's wrinkly, but I'll put that on in a few minutes and see how it fits. The guy pulled up right as my intro was running. So I've been waiting on that. But I hope everybody's Shh, I was talking. Hope everybody's having a great day. Please smash like button, share, all that good stuff. Yeah, my left pain on my left side went away there. No more crackers. Using super glue. Or no, taffy or something. That way it keeps you busy. Peanut butter. Hope everybody's having a great day. If any of my content creator friends or any of my maker friends would like to pop in, there's a link in chat. You're welcome to come in on screen and promote. Self-promotion is welcome. If you want to pop in for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, an hour, you're welcome to come and go. If you want to come in and say, here's my Etsy store, here's what I'm selling, I'm in the hobby, I'm into this, I'm into that, for 3D printing or lasers or resin printing, come buy all my stuff, and then they leave, that's perfectly fine. You can do that too. Here, Sandy, have a cracker. Nikita, no more. Anyway, hello, Dave Gatton. How you doing today? Oh, boy. Yeah, Dave Gatton in chat. He is a content creator. At least he was. He is. We're kind of retiring from it. He streams every Wednesday night, or he did, but now I guess he's going to move on to another part of his life and do other things. But he has a great channel, Dave Gatton CNC, over on YouTube. If you'd like to build build your own custom CNC and build it as you go, not be out a ton of money all at once, you can buy the blueprint straight from him. Go to davegatton.com. DaveGattonCNC.com, I believe it is. Chad 3DP, your skin color is looking way better, but your blood levels are way up. Yeah, wearing the thing around my neck, and every day I take this off for about 10 or 15 minutes to see if I maintain 94, 95. And it drops to around 88, 87, 86, so I got to put it back on. I don't know. I walked outside this morning, threw some stuff in the recycling bin, walked back in the house, checked my levels when my oxygen was on, and it was 88. It's like, wow, why'd that drop? So it's just, I guess I got to heal more. I got a doctor's appointment next week with my regular doctor next Thursday. My sister's driving me there since I can't drive for 2 months. No more. No more. Nope, that ain't going to work. Nope, you get no more crackers. Go eat your food in the kitchen, okay? And then in 2 weeks, I got an appointment with my surgeon. So that's kind of where I'm at. What am I doing every day? Not much. Let's see, last week I put a switch on one of my CNCs. That was simple. I had to take a portable tank out in the garage, stand there, worked on it for about 20 minutes, came back in the house. I might engrave something soon, because as long as I'm not lifting anything really extremely heavy, I can lift small things, clamp them down, get the CNC going. So I'll probably do something like that maybe tomorrow the next day, and work on the next video. And the next month, we'll be giving away another license to vistasculpt next month. That'll be a 3-month pro license. So, anybody in chat have any comments, any questions? My nurse that was coming out to see me came out, looked at the 3 holes where the tubes were, and, you know, checking my blood pressure and this and that. I dismissed her yesterday because she didn't need to come out no more. So, anyway, because she was doing everything that I was doing myself. So, I see no reason for her to come out. And she agreed, so. I guess we can check out Tinker Atlas. We haven't been there in a minute. Oh, my gotcha pop machine right here. Remember, it was clogged last week and I couldn't turn it, and I didn't want to break it. And I didn't want to have to take the top off and remove the balls. So I laid it on its side, kind of shook it a little bit, stood it up, and then it worked. So that's good to go. So we'll be drawing a ball later for last week, and then a ball for this week. We'll be working on that. We'll be giving away a roll of Ziltech filament later, and a roll of Polymaker filament. So we always have giveaways every week of some sort. And the Gotcha Puck giveaways, hit or miss, whether anybody wins anything or not. Let's see, Tinker Atlas right there. Share screen, that screen. Share. Pop it up. There it is. And tinkeratlas.com is by Maker Viking. Thomas created this site. It's free to join for anybody. There's different tiers of support that you can do while you're here. Hello, Russ. How you doing? Yeah, I was here last week, Russ. I only took a week off for surgery, and then I was streaming again last week also. Hello, Mr. Diesel. Anyway, let's go to tinkeratlas.com and see what we got going on here. Jedi Spidey. That's nice. Jedi Spidey. I wonder if that's a full-size helmet. And it's wearable. Okay, that looks really clean. Crafty Creations. Hello, hello. How you doing? Micro soldering. Lost Boy 73. How I Do It. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Or Howie DeWitt, one or the other. Yeah, I see Tim wasn't on last Sunday. I'm not sure what happened. He didn't message me, so I don't know. I guess life got in the way. I thought he was going to start building his EMOG. I think that's what that's called. We got here, just finished up my Delta Flyer. Pop 3D UK. Got a fox. A wolf, excuse me. Hey Kenneth David, howdy ho to you. Yeah, ChatGPT is really cool. Throw in a couple lines of whatever and it makes up a cool picture really quick. Where that came from, and I just added to it. Oh, and Dave Gatton, I was messing with vistasculpt yesterday, if you're still listening. I took a picture that I had of my childhood home in Nebraska. I dropped it in. The house went up for sale, and my sister seen it online at realtor.com. So she sent me a bunch of pictures. I moved out here when I was 5 years old, but I still remember it. I dropped that in vistasculpt, and I was going to print it, and I read it pretty good, but when I threw it in my slicer for Elegoo, which is a forked Vorka, yeah, I couldn't put a bottom in it. It was hollow, had no bottom. I thought I could put a bottom in it with my slicer like I've done bases and things. No, I couldn't. And then when I did slice it and put organic supports on it, it was like transparent supports were everywhere, and I couldn't work with it. It was just a mess. So yeah, it definitely did not work, and I didn't have the... I figured I knew what was wrong when you were doing it, and you couldn't get a bottom in it. No, I don't know what's wrong. I totally couldn't do nothing with it. So I'll have to figure out what is up with that. Well, that's cool. That looks nice. Yoshi Lightbox, because I thought it looked cool. That's exactly why you make anything, because you think it looks cool, or it can make you money, one or the other. Crayons. I used to love crayons when I was a kid. Used to color quite a bit, but I guess everybody probably did. And then as you become a teenager, then you start melting them on the bottles with candles. Yeah. They kind of did okay with the picture of what it's seen, and the hedge that was in front of the house, it has this hedge. It made it look like a propane tank, but basically what it did look done pretty good until I put it in the slicer, and then it's like, oh no. So I'll have to play with it. So I'm thinking, I can be working on videos and making stuff on my printers. I don't have to than sit around watching TV because I'm trying to heal up. Excuse me. I'm on my leash with my oxygen hose, but it goes quite a ways. Or I could take it in my portable tank, I guess. And the only way I can think about weaning myself off of this is every day, at some point, I just take it off for 10 or 15 minutes, put on my finger monitor, and I keep checking myself to see if my levels stay in the 90s or if they drop to the 80s. If they drop to the 80s, I put my oxygen back on and I try again tomorrow. And then I keep doing my exercises here with these here. So, guess that's all I can do. But my side pain went away that I had that was really bad when I would stand up. That went away. Well, you heard me last week. I grimaced a couple times when I got up. Right now, all the pain's in my chest area. But it's not that bad. I didn't take any pain medicine today for it. It's not that bad. I can't tolerate it. And there we are with Al's cars, Kilroy, that we've seen before. There's DB3D down. Yeah, we've seen all this stuff here before. Alright. Let's see. Move that, come back to here. Anyway. Anybody else want to drop in and chit chat on camera, keep me company, I'd appreciate it. Streams don't last very long unless I have people to talk to. And just talking to chat usually don't work. Well, I'll try on my new shirt. Let me walk in the kitchen here for a second. Or wait a minute. Let me just disable my camera for 1 second. There you go. Let me put this new shirt on. I don't think you want to see me without a shirt right now. Trust me. But I'm still here. Are you doing any kind of rehab? Not currently. Just walking around the house and doing stuff here. I had a doctor guy came out from a physical therapy thing here about the beginning of the week, and he says something like that. Maybe consider that a couple months down the road, if I do it at all. I do have an elliptical that will work with my arms and legs. I got a bike and I have a treadmill. So I'm not really sure if I'm actually going to go anywhere for any kind of rehab. I'll have to wait and see how things work out. Seen a couple videos online about rehab, and it appeared the only difference in their equipment and mine is they hook you up to monitors where I don't do that. But I can check my oxygen levels and stuff with that finger monitor. I'll see what my doctor and surgeon have to say about it when I go later on this next week and the week after. Ouch. Trying to get these buttons buttoned up here. Nope, shirt ain't big enough. One thing bad about you buy shirts, you think they're big enough, and depending on what country they're made in, they may or may not fit. And this one says, Jerry, lose more weight, and then try me on again. So, put t-shirt back on. T-shirt my wife got me somewhere. It says vintage something on it. And I am vintage, so it kind of fits me. Ouch. S-Reg 036 afternoon. Hello, hello. Let's put that back on. Yeah, right now I'm stuck on oxygen, Rick, so I'll see how that goes. See what the doctor says about it. You do physical therapy for at least 2 months to get your body used to it. Yeah, right now when I walk out to the front gate and come back in the house, I'm already tired. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. And then put this thing back on. But walking around the house, doing dishes, straightening up, going in the garage a little here and there, doing my breathing exercises, that's what I'm currently doing. And my oxygen's at 94. So that's good. Gorilla Biscuits, what's going on? Make that 3 months from now. Yeah, one place called me up and they want to come pick me up in a shuttle bus and go to physical therapy for 3 hours a day, 3 times a week, and bring me home. And of course, I don't know how many hours that'll totally take if they're picking me up and dropping me off, but yeah, we'll see whether I need to go somewhere or just do what I'm doing. The people that came out, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Maker Millwright.
Hello,
Howdy, howdy.
sir.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well. I see you're all by your lonesome. How is that even possible?
It happens.
Well, I like to hear the good news. Sorry, I had some snacks there. I like to hear the good news about your oxidization of your blood. That's awesome. I recommend the physiotherapy because I was in it for years, and it made a huge difference in my life. At the time, it doesn't seem like nothing, but big, big difference. And it'll slender that figure of yours.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've got a bike, a treadmill, and elliptical, so whether I go somewhere or do it here, something's going to happen.
Well, what's nice about...
I need to get off oxygens. Right now, I'm tethered to this stuff.
Yeah. Well, we'd like you to get to a point where you can actually lift your arms up. We'd like you to be able to stand where you're not, you're not getting lightheaded. Oh, you're doing good. That's my boy.
Yeah, I can jump up and down. I'm not going to jump. My chest will hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting around fine.
Good.
I'm still sleeping in the couch. It lists me in the living room. I haven't tried to use my bed, but I don't know when I'm not sure when I should try that because stop. I'm like a big fat whale with short arms. So when I get in bed, I have to use my arms and feet to move around, and I don't know if that's too much stress right now. Hello, Timor.
No energy drinks today, boys. No energy drinks today, so it's going to be probably a little dull one with me. I'm sorry. That's amazing, Jerry. Like, you're doing so good, my dude.
There's a PT guy that came out the beginning of the week, and I talked to him, and he's seen how I walked and got around and done this and done that, and he signed off, said, you don't need to see me, I don't even know why I'm here. And then nurse was here 3 times. She signed off on me yesterday. Then I see my regular doctor next week. When I got out of the hospital, I didn't automatically make an appointment with my primary, and I should have. I just went by what the paperwork in the hospital said. Follow up with your surgeon and this other person. So I'll see my primary Thursday, and then my surgeon the week after, and see what they both think about things.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Are you getting any fits of lightheadedness or any numbness or anything?
No.
You're kind of an animal, aren't you, sir?
I got pain medicine, but I haven't taken any today. I skipped it yesterday. I think one time I took the pain pill.
I have to take my pain meds every day, or else I'm not a pleasant fellow. I'll be honest.
Trazodone or something like that. I've never heard of it before. It's something like that.
Mine's nothing that serious. Mine's just a nerve inhibitor. So, in the wide world of Jerry, anything else going on? Because if not, I have some questions about 3D printing and manufacturing for you.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, no, I want to know how's the world of Jerry first, because, these little moments we get a glimpse into your world. So you're doing good on the oxygen. You're trying to get rid of that.
Rick Morrison, thank you very much for the $20 on PayPal. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Nikita said thank you too.
Thank you, Rick.
That.
Um,
Awesome. Yeah, not
So-
much going on. Just doing stuff around the house, tethered to my oxygen. Doing dishes, trying not to lift anything heavy.
Yeah.
If I do lift anything like milk or anything, I'm putting it close to my chest, 2 hands. I'm not cantilevering anything out in front of me heavy, just to make sure I don't tweak something.
it's almost like you spent a lifetime lifting and moving heavy things, and you know how to take care of yourself. You just may have lost perspective.
Yeah, I'll probably mop and vacuum later. Try that, see how that goes. No, I can't mop because I can't lift the mop water out of the garage sink onto the floor. It's too heavy. So anyway, I'll vacuum. Had enough. Okay, how you doing? What's going on? Loopy Lou says, for those wondering where Matt is, let's see. Let me click on that so you can read it. He's still in a mental health hospital and has had to be forcibly injected, as he has shared on his Facebook page. Hopefully he's stable again soon. And I never went that far as to tell people that, but that's straight from his wife. So anyway.
Yeah, you can get a Swiffer.
We
Swiffer
hope he
mop
gets better.
if you want to.
Yeah, we have one somewhere. I don't really care for him.
Fair enough.
Had enough. Okay, how you doing? Jerry needs a sprayer mop now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one, but I haven't used it in a long time. I got a spin mop. You put water in it, and just a tad bit of soap and a little bit of this Fabrioso, I think it's called. Dump that in the hot water, and then I mop with that. That's what I usually use. Stop barking! No more barking, okay? No, you're only supposed to bark once or twice. That's like
Look at
10
that tail.
times now.
Look at that tail.
Go eat the food, doggies. Oh yeah, and then I had my dogs were out back there in my laser room, and the nurse came out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And the laser room is it used to be. How can I explain this? Anyway, there's a sliding glass door in my laser room that goes outside. I had the door cracked about 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. The dogs are out there. Nurse is here. All of a sudden, dogs come running in the house to see the nurse. I'm like, how in the hell did you get in? I guess they somehow got their snout in that gap, and they opened the slider, which is very hard to push, and they got in. They wanted to come visit, so it's no big deal. She didn't freak out too bad.
You're like, they are man-eaters, though.
Yeah, just give them treats and pet them. They'll be fine.
That was one of the things when the nurse used to come here for me. Yeah, that was. I always had to be aware of like what was out, like what was being printed, things like that. At least on my side, because I make so many different things, right?
Yeah.
So Jerry, is there anything in the 3D print world that you're really interested in about right now that appeals to you, or in the CNC?
Well, later on this year, I'm either going to build a CNC or I'm going to buy another CNC. I'm probably going to build a Gatton 2.0, maybe, probably. Have to wait and see on that.
Well, he comes by the show, doesn't he?
He's in chat, and he was streaming every Wednesday, and he quit streaming. He's just getting burnt out on it, done it for so long, and he has other things in life he wants to do. So
Yeah.
he might stream once in a while, but time will tell, with anything. Everybody that does this eventually gets burned out, and they move on. Nobody does anything forever. They eventually get tired of it. It will need a change.
Now, upcoming CNC projects, what would you like to work on? Are you looking to do metal? Are you looking to do plastics? Are you looking to do wood? What's your goal?
I don't know. I'm kind of getting tired of doing 3D engravings on my CNC. But I want to do something really big on the big CNC. That way it justifies me having such a big one. Because once I had, that you got to use it. Use it or lose it. So.
Now that's the Sane Smart one?
Yeah. It was a Prover XL V2 6040, and they came out with a big 4x4, and they were going to let me review it, and then a few months went by, and then they changed their mind, And so I said, well, would you let me upgrade my current one with this upgrade kit you have that cost an arm and a leg? And I said, sure. So they sent that to me, and I did an upgrade kit. It didn't have the linear rails like their 4x4, so I put rails on it. I, done some upgrades on it. So, but it has NEMA 23 closed loop steppers, and one of them likes to randomly screw up, and it doesn't stop the machine. It just doesn't work, and then your bit starts plowing through your project, and the other axis isn't moving. It isn't, so I got to stop it, and either restart it and hope that cut didn't ruin the whole job, which usually it does. And when I first got the machine, it was one of the rear steppers on the Y. When the machine's moving forward and back, one side's moving, one side stopped, and now the machine's tweaking, and it's kind of twisting off the bed because it's tweaking so hard. It magically got better, and now it's an X-axis that randomly does it. But on my smaller 4040 Pro Max that I have, that has NEMA 17s, it's never ever screwed up. It works great all the time. But it's small. They don't have NEMA 23s. So there's something with those NEMA 23 closed loop steppers that aren't working right. That's a random problem, and it's not ground. I thought it was grounding, so I grounded everything. That didn't solve it, so I don't know. Stepper's not getting hot. I've touched it. I can touch it. It's warm, but not hot. Hey,
have
Clown,
you updated the
doing?
firmware? The firmware?
There's no firmware upgrade on it. There's only in the control software, which is G-Sender.
So the main board doesn't have any firmware or anything on it?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if there's something there, I don't know about it. I don't think so. Here, if anybody would like to drop in, like Clown Hammer, there's a link. If you'd like to pop in.
That snake you did, what machine did you do that on? That finishing board you got there?
That was done on my big one. Yeah, it's fairly a quick project, working with MDF. I need to get another dust mask or something to use when I'm working with MDF. But right now, because of this oxygen situation, I really don't want something tied on my face, restricting my breathing.
Yeah,
so.
Which makes sense, right? That's fair.
So I don't know, my lifeline. It's kind of like I'm an underwater. It's kind of like I'm underwater right now or in outer space because I got to have oxygen. I'm tethered, and I got to check myself all the time to make sure I stay in the 90s. And if it drops in the 80s, I need to calm down and breathe, take in my nose, out my mouth. Long, deep breaths, and my numbers go up. So, and it's just room air that's being filtered in this tube.
Oh.
It's just a machine. You plug it in the wall. It filters the air you're already breathing. It's being shot into your noses, obviously through little tiny hoses.
So it's not even, you're not even really on oxygen. You're just on ambient.
Yeah, I'm on regular air.
That's good to hear, man.
If I have to go anywhere, then I have to get a tank to take with me. Yeah. My levels will drop too low.
Yeah.
So.
This is all really, really good news, my dude.
Well, the reason I got my heart worked on is so I would be breathing properly. So evidently the work they did, it needs to heal, and it's not opened up and working right. So I'm not back to normal yet. And I asked the nurse, said, how long are people usually on oxygen? She said a few days, which I don't believe that. Because I've been on it for, going on 3 weeks now, and I'm still on it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you're not, again, you're not on oxygen, you're on filtered air, which is, again, a really good sign. Because when they put you on oxygen, that's like that you're really low. That's like why they do it, right? In emergencies and stuff. Because your blood won't dilate, right?
Not sure. My son's wife's grandmother, she had COPD, and she was on the same machine her whole, until she passed away. She was on the same thing. So it's like light blue. They're probably the same machine all over America. Maybe in Canada, I don't know. Then it's got a clear glass level on the side of it where you adjust the air, and it's set on 3 for me, where you adjust how much pressure.
So do you have any upcoming projects that you want to share with us?
Nothing I'm really working on. It's just kind of a boring Saturday stream where I'm doing some giveaways and talking about medical stuff that most people probably don't want to hear about. So that's why I like people to drop in and talk about what we're working on. I want to get a U1 in the near future before the end of the year, but we'll wait and see what's out at that time. maybe there'll be something bigger, better, and badder out that's more interesting. The Sobol, which you can get in on fairly, I don't know, reasonable, no one's reviewing it. So even if I wanted to get in on the Kickstarter, I want to see somebody test it and review it and show it to me before I would ever consider getting in on Kickstarter. I don't want to go off a bunch of pictures. I want to see somebody working with it. Somebody like you or Sam Prentice or whoever working with it, testing it, and I haven't seen no videos out there anywhere.
I have not heard of anyone getting an M1D.
And the Sobel SV08 and the Max are both iffy. They work, but they're not the greatest in the world. They're cheaply built, but my SV08 does work. And the Max, I know a guy that has one. He's had Ryan make it up as we go. It's on later tonight. He has one that had nothing but problems with it. So now they come out with another machine for a great deal of money. How good is it? What kind of quality? I think most people just want to wait and see. Before I buy anything, I always want to wait and see other content on it to see if it's really worth it. So.
Well, and the M1D is doing a lot. Like it's not just doing index, it's not just doing IDEX. It's doing both, with all the tool swapping options. And I don't know if you saw or not, but there's actually two versions. There's a non-enclosed version, so it's the case and everything, but no panels, no heater. And then there's a version that's case and panels and heater and everything. It's $2,200 US. It's prosumer grade, right? Comparably to the $1,000 mark. I think here in Canada, I think the U1, the Snapmaker U1, which now it doesn't compare, right? But let's be real. The U1 is $850, less my 5% discount. So.
Yeah, Chad Sobol's never sent me nothing for free. Hello, Scott. How you doing?
I would say that you should reach out to Sobol. You have such great experience, and you do know what you're doing. I think you should just send him a little email, just saying, "Hey, I'm this guy. I run the best podcast on YouTube."
I would never say I run the best. I run a podcast, not the best.
I think it's the best.
There's a lot of other people out there who do the same thing. Different
It's
types
true.
of shows.
So the other thing, so you're interested in the mid. What was your opinion on the filament recycling machines?
They're a niche like a chocolate printer. I'll just continue to buy filament. If the world collapses and everything is in total chaos, then you need something like that to keep printing stuff, making things. But it's not, if you got a lot of extra money, you want something to play with, that's something you can do on the side while you're still buying filament. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Santa Laser Engraving, how you doing?
One of the things I had seen about it was that even Cretality is only showing a 50-50 split. And actually on their website, when I was watching their Twitch, they were printing pure virgin material with infill. So like glow in the dark or whatever. But they were running straight brand new pellets. Yeah. Which I guess isn't bad, because then you can print. They were saying you can do a reel. They say you can do one reel in an hour. They were running at one reel every 2 hours. But if you had a project planned, you had blank material and master batch, you could make your material for that project, in a day, right?
Or the Elegoo Giga, they came out with that big printer that had nothing but hot end problems. And people are still buying them, but I think they're on sale for $22.50. Wow, you save a couple $100, but they're just a coat rack like a treadmill.
Well, they are getting a new monolithic build plate. So instead of being the 4 build plates, it's now you can get yourself 4. Or sorry, now you can get yourself 1. So instead of 4, okay, you get 1, which should help level out that main build plate. I'm just surprised that Elegoo, because it does gang milling, right? Or sorry, gang extrusion. So you can do multiple objects, but and it can run, I believe, up to a 1.0 nozzle, which is pretty impressive. But it's not enclosed. Did you know that?
It's not what?
It's not enclosed. It doesn't have side panels.
Yeah, I know. What's that one guy's channel where he owns a whole bunch of head shops or smoke shops, and he done the great big giant toy pew-pews that he had on the wall? and he was using that Giga printer in his garage. I don't remember his channel. He looks like his jaws. He looks like a chipmunk, like he's got food in his mouth. He had a channel. I'm sorry, but that's how he looks. And he was doing a lot of stuff with those printers, and all of a sudden, I haven't seen his channel in a while. I don't know if he gave up or what, but I haven't seen him on. He was doing a lot of content. I forget his name.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, somebody in chat will know who I'm talking about.
Perfect.
Technical Tinkers. Thank you. That's him. Yeah, Technical Tinkers. I'll have to look. Technical 3D. I'll have to look and see if he's still out there. I don't know if he's still doing anything. He don't pull up in my feed on YouTube. But then again, if you get on YouTube, you start watching something different, and next thing you know, that's everything you're seeing is that different item now.
Absolutely.
So. Oh, he stopped. Okay. Guess he got burnt out. Yeah, a lot of people come and go. I've seen many people come and go since 2017. They're hot and heavy, and they run at 100 miles an hour, and they hit a block wall. It doesn't make them any money or whatever they were doing it for, and then they just move on to the next hobby. So.
I've been here since 2020, Jerry. Keeping you company, brother.
I think those big pew-pews he threw in the garbage. They look pretty cool. I think he threw them away.
Are you going to be doing your miniature train set? Is that going to be some upcoming videos from you or whatever?
Yeah, I need to. I haven't been, but I need to, yeah. It's behind me in the middle of the room. I got the stuff to build a mountain with. I got everything I need. I just have to start working on it. And there's no reason why I couldn't be working on it right now. I just haven't. So.
Well, you should be taking it easy.
Yeah, he had an oversized Glock or something, yeah. Hey. Yeah, that's all I'm doing is taking it easy. Snacking, watching TV, watching a bunch of stuff that I can't find nothing good to watch. I have a bunch of apps for different channels, and I can't find nothing worth watching anywhere. But anyway. The Wood Gnome 2024, how you doing?
What, no Discovery or what, no Monster Garage or Monster House or Great Biker Build Off or nothing like that striking your fancy?
No, I don't watch any of those shows. So.
What's your taste in TV there? I'm trying to keep you rolling here, Jerry.
I like all kinds of stuff. Actually, something recently my sister kept bugging me to watch is on Amazon. Go watch The Sheep Detective. I finally watched it. It's okay. But anyway. Am I planning a big layout, Jerry? Not for the train, no. No, I've got a table. It's what is it, 8 foot long? No, 6 foot long. Probably 3 by 6. And all the room I can put modules on it from Klondike I have on it. Quite a few modules. It just needs a lot of work done to it. A lot of building done.
So the question is, are you going to go with it? What kind of layout are you going with? You know, what scale is it again? N? Are you an N or O?
Yeah, it's N scale.
So, because you have resin machines, because you have FDM machines, you can make anything you want, right? So, are you going to go with the classic look? Are you going to go with a more modern look like City? Or are you going to go with a sci-fi look?
Let me go back to Dave Gatton's question. Are you planning a big layout? You might be talking about my CNC. I'm thinking about something like a 2x4, Dave. Just as long as I can do something that's a little bigger than 2 foot by 4 foot, a little bigger than 2 foot. So I'm thinking 2 foot by 4 would be plenty big. The one I did in the garage is 13 by 13. I think that's way too big and it's in my way. Because it eats up too much for my garage. Do you watch Vistasculpt Garage? Never heard of it. Go ahead. Sorry. Make a run.
I was just curious what you sort of are envisioning for your train setup. I'm actually really looking forward to it because Shenanigans 3D does models for train, and Retro TV or Retro Maker does models.
If I never would have got back into it, Sean got me interested, Klondike, so he's into N scale. That's why I went with N scale. If it was up to me to get back into it, I probably would have went HO. It's a little bigger, and I like the size of the buildings because N scale is so tiny. It's harder to buy and design things for it. But
Yeah, I definitely
but
like HO.
I do have N scale, but HO is what I had when I was a little kid. As a matter of fact, I bought my son a crane set. Hold on.
Yeah, Edge is getting some splash there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scott with Edge of 3D.
Yeah, Edge is getting
Hey,
some
Scott.
splash there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scott with Edge of 3D. Yeah, we can
Can
hear
you hear
ourselves.
me this time, Jerry?
Yes, we can hear you, and us. We're hearing ourselves on YouTube.
Can you hear me, Jerry? Can you hear me this time, Jerry?
Yes, we can hear you, and us. We're hearing ourselves on YouTube.
Hang on. I'd shut my sound bar off. I'm just dropping in for a minute because I'm still setting up my new studio, but there you go. You can kind of see it back there.
Wow.
Got a
Nice.
whole bunch of stuff going on, and yeah, there's filament printers, filament racks, more printers.
So what country are you
And
in right now?
then over on this side's all storage stuff. I keep getting my finger in front of the damned camera, but for some reason when I'm on the EV Mux studio, though, I don't get any, I can't hear your side, so
Huh?
I don't know why that does that. But anyway, that's the new shop and studio, and then I'll take you upstairs to the bar
Cool. Can you hear us at all?
and show you up here right quick. I'm waiting on a new desk from Flexi Spot, a new chair from Flexi Spot, and I'll put my, so this is my bar. You can see the bar over there. And then right behind the couch there, I've got an entertainment center, but that goes back in the house, and I'll put I've got a big Flexi Spot desk coming there, and that'll be my workstation, and then I have my TV here where I can preview what I'm doing, and when the need calls, I can step over here to the bar and have an adult beverage. But I just don't know why this thing, whenever I'm on my phone on EV Mux, I get no sound from your side of the deal. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
but I just stepped out here for a minute and seen you were on YouTube, and thought I'd jump in real quick and tell you I hope you're doing well and keep doing what the doctors tell you. So see, there's Jerry's show right there on the TV down here. One of the TVs down here. There's more, but
All right.
anyway, so yeah. Here, try that again, Jerry. Wave at yourself there.
Yeah, it's delayed. I'm not seeing it.
See if we can get this turned around. There you go.
Wow. Like 10 seconds.
You can see how much of a delay there is and everything, but unfortunately it just doesn't, I can't hear you guys from this side, so I'm going to jump back off here and listen to the stream because I've got the whiteboard up here. I've got several projects due today and tomorrow, and then on the 23rd, and then I'm leaving the morning of the 23rd to go to Montana for a week up in the mountains to go hunt for sapphires. So anyway, take care of yourself, Jerry. I wish I could hear you from this side. I'd stay on longer, but till I get that sorted out, that's it. Do what the doctors tell you to do, and you'll be back in health in no time, man. All right?
Yep. Take
So,
care.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.
That's the gentleman I remember last time. He was showing off his resin builds, was he not?
Yeah, I don't remember what he was showing last time. He done the dragsters and everything. He designed the dragsters they use at Murph and Earth and all that. He's a designer. Anyway, he used to come on all the time. I'm not sure where he's at right now, if he's in the country or not. But anyway. Yeah, first thing I need to do when I get some more equipment, I got to buy another resin printer. I have a GK2, and as you know, or if you've watched any of my content, I've done a few hundred videos, or maybe 100 videos on resin printing, and got a lot of stuff. And my GK2 leaks, and I've replaced the vat and the FEP and the vat, and the screen protector on the screen. I keep having issues, so I need to upgrade my resin printer. And then after that, I would like to get a U1, unless there's something better has came along. I know that a few people have been having trouble with the feeder on the U1, where it's not feeding properly. And Jack in the shop had to get a new feeder. They mailed him one to replace it. It wasn't pulling. I see another video this morning. Hey Raj, see another video this morning where somebody had a feeder problem. So as they get used over months and months, and you find out what's really going on with the machine and how good they really are when things start breaking down or what it is. So.
Well, remember there's about 10,000 of them in the wild now, at least. So, a few broken machines here and there is not a big deal, right? Like, yes, it sucks for the individual, but overall, that's not a, if it's less than 1% of the machines that go bad, then that's not that big a deal, right?
Yeah.
And like I was saying to you before, the U1s are expensive or inexpensive, but I'll definitely say to you this, Jerry. I think that when it comes to resin, because you have such a large reservoir of resin videos and you do such a good job, you should reach out to some companies. I would think Elegoo for one. And who makes the Photon? Yeah, I think that's Elegoo, right? Elegoo makes the Photon, is that right? Or is it the Anycubic Photon?
Yeah, I used to have a Photon from Anycubic.
Yeah.
I used to work with Anycubic until after a couple of years they just quit working with me.
I would think that you should reach out to either of them for a resin machine before you think about buying one, and tell them that you're working on, hey, I've got this like big project. I'm doing a bunch of N-scale train stuff. Because remember, like, that's one of the things, that's why they want the super high resolution machines. Feeders make more noise than you expect, but it's still speed and quality are good. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. I'm a big fanboy for Snapmaker, so you're beating on the U1 and it hasn't taken any issues yet. Yet, I like how you got the yet. That's perfect. Yeah, that's what I think, Jerry. And then as for like machines moving forward, especially with Snapmaker, because they do. I don't know how familiar you are with the marketing or whatever, but they'll do first wave, then that'll settle, then they'll do a second wave of advertising through creators. And since you do, not only do you do a round table, but you also do like video reviews and things. Like, you're not an unboxing guy. You're like, I made this thing.
I've done a lot of unboxing videos in the past, and then I quit contacting companies. They quit contacting me, and now I just do live streams. But I need to get back in a loop of contacting people left and right to see what happens.
And I would also recommend that you reach out to Prusa and tell them your story. Well, I used to be a...
Prusa don't have anything I'm interested in.
You're not interested in the Core 1?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've had their Mini in the past that I built, but I'm not interested in anything from Prusa.
Okay. And then, of course, everyone should take a swing at Soval for the new M1D or the mid. I think that I like Jerry, I'm not going to touch one. Well, the likelihood of me ever touching one is pretty low because I just can't afford the price for it. But the likelihood of me touching anything on a Kickstarter is not a thing.
I've never done a Kickstarter yet. But then again, if you do a Kickstarter and you get the product, you save a little money. Now you're a beta tester for the product. You got the first generation. So if anything is going to go wrong, it's going to happen to you and all the other people that decided to throw money at something they know they're just seeing pictures of or renders of or whatever. So you got to wait till it's been out for a little bit and they replace all the bugs. They work out the bugs.
That's one of my biggest opinions is, like, I'm a live streamer. I do this 5 days a week. I design my own stuff. I make stuff. I make other creators. I want to be paid to beta test. That's a career. That's like a real life career. So why would I buy a company's beta test machine or pre-release machine to go and complain about firmware, to go and complain about operation? But a lot of people are so willing to do it that, there's really no room for someone like me. So I get it. As long as the people are happy, that's all I care about. But for me, it's like you said with the Kickstarter, I just won't touch a Kickstarter. I used to do Kickstarters when my dad was still around. He would, find a Kickstarter and we would pick that and we pay into that. And lots of my stuff, the best thing that came out of my Kickstarter ever was the Ebos Cyclops. And Ebos has got a new machine coming. So they're pretty reliable. But that, like, the S1 dryer I got from Sunlu, it was okay, but it never got hot enough. 55 is just not hot enough. The Sunlu S8V1 was a good machine, but the hot end was upside down, like the heating block was upside down. So you had to use only their proprietary parts. That's actually ended up being one of my project machines here on the channel. And then before I go, because I have to go soon, Jerry, it's that time. But I have been working on some new miniatures, just some new mushroom guys. They're pretty cool. Oh, look at that camera. That camera's good. Oh no, now it's seeing me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Look at the mushroom. No, it's not gonna do it. Okay. But anyway, so I've been working on the next source book for Darkstar Chronicles, which is one of my it's my pen and paper RPG I write for. So nothing too exciting on my behalf, but I would say that I would love to see your N scale stuff get going. I'd love to see all of that stuff. And remember, like, man, I'm always here. So if you ever want to chat or you need some help with trying to find sponsors, there's also sponsorboard.io, which is like a new thing for content creators. Mm-hmm. It's actually, it will help you get sponsors because it'll show all your analytics and things like that. So.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. You have a lovely day. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to come on and entertain you. And I'm so glad to hear about you doing well. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for having me, man.
You too. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye now.
Later. All righty. And we got to draw 2 balls today. Let's see what it is. Got my Hy-Vee 3D Gotcha Pop machine right here. The whole point of me building this and putting the balls in it was to do drawings every week on the live stream here. I've got numbers in it. I've got 4 different things in it. I've got Draw Again, Womp Womp, stickers, and then I got, I think, 3 more Amazon gift cards for $20. We've had a lot of Womp Womps. We've had 1 gift card giveaway. And we had a clog last week, so we're going to draw twice today. And we've got 1 ball. And the number is number 1. So we put this in a box where I keep them. They don't go back in the machine. I got a box around behind it. Now that was for last week, now here's for this week. Oh, don't do that. And it jammed again. You gotta be kidding me. I'm stuck on my hair hose. Let me lay this thing down. You see, if you was to actually make these and put them in a business, and for whatever reason for people to draw balls, what do you do when it jams? They turn the handle, they keep turning it, and then they break it, and now you have a machine that's broke, you have to take it apart. So this is just a novelty thing to have at home. There's no way in a million years you could have these out in the wild. And it fell right here. And we have a number 4. We've got a number 4. Number 4 is try again, okay? At least it wasn't a 1. Gotta grab a token out of the back of it. And that drew 2 of them. Okay, 2 came out. We'll look at both. That's the number 4. That's the try again. But since 2 dropped, we already have it out. Here's the orange one that came out with it. And that is the number 1. So nothing exciting other than the machine jammed up on me multiple times. So sorry about that. Oh, let me go back over and catch up with comments. Hello, Karen. How you doing today? Just looking at comments. Yeah, it was fun building it. It was $35 plus filament to build it. Yeah, better luck next time on that. But we'll still be getting away a roll of Polymaker filament and a roll of Ziltech today. If anybody'd like to drop in and keep me company, let's talk to Chad. Here's a link right here. You're welcome to do so. There's no particular time limit how long you have to come on for. A minute, 10 minutes, an hour, whatever you want. We currently got 59 people watching, 43 on YouTube, 16 on Twitch. And we've been streaming for an hour and not much has happened here. It's been slow. But I think we can get ready to, let's see if, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the greatest ever, Klondike.
I don't know about the greatest ever, but
How you doing? I'm happy somebody came on that, you know, it's cool.
oh, I've been busy. Just finished mowing up. We're mowing the yard, so I had to take a break, cool down, get the sweat off. Thank goodness
Right.
you don't have smellorama.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have a lot of rain here next week in Vegas, but now they said it might rain Monday night for a couple hours. So I guess all the monsoon rain went away.
So you didn't get any rain?
Maybe Monday night.
Maybe
coming
Monday.
up.
Yeah, you guys really need it, especially up in the mountains.
Yeah. Yeah, lake's pretty empty.
I noticed that. Would they say it's like 30 feet from
Deadpool or something?
Deadpool or something like that? Yeah. The good
Yeah.
thing though, is you guys still got that siphon straw that they just put in, what, a couple years ago?
Yeah, I worked on that job right before I retired.
Yeah.
The drain at the bottom of the pool and the deepest part of, or at the bottom of the lake.
Might lose power, but you still get water.
Yeah. Yeah, Loopy Lou said you rescued him Klondike by popping in.
Oh, well,
Anyway, we have 2 people here. Let's see how this
hopefully he's
sounds.
doing good.
When I have a lot
Hey,
of
you
people on
clown hammer.
screen,
You gotta join on in too.
let's see. This one, let's see if it plays right this time.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been kind of busy here.
Filament giveaway time!
Okay, that played fine that time, but when I have a lot of people
Audio,
on screen,
audio.
4 or 5 people, then it don't work.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. My audio is low.
Oh. Yeah, when a lot of people are on screen, that breaks up and don't play right. But let me go get that ready, guys, and we'll do a drawing for Ziltech filament. It will be USA only, lower 48 states are based here in the U.S. Houston, Texas. They make all their filament currently in the USA.
You know, I like that Polymaker. I tend to go on the cheap side though. I'll get like the Elegoo because they always have it on sale.
Here, let's see. Let me add you to this other screen. We'll get that ready in just a minute. Yeah, I was telling Dave that same thing happened to me. I don't know if you were watching. I took a picture of my childhood home, put it in
Okay.
vistasculpt. It hollowed it with no bottom, and when I dropped it in the slicer, I could not put a bottom in it with infill, even though I had it picked. And yeah, when I put supports on, all the walls became hollow, and supports are everywhere. There's no way I could possibly print it.
Couldn't fix it. There were no fix in the slicer.
I figured the slicer would have corrected it, but it didn't.
Right.
I didn't see there was a fix option in the slicer, but I couldn't put a bottom in it because normally in the slicer, if you got a vase and you want the bottom open,
You
just
drop
don't
it down a little, or yeah, it'll add
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I couldn't do anything with it.
Oh, that's a trip.
Let's see, Ziltech giveaway.
I haven't had the opportunity of playing with it yet. I mean, I did a
Oh.
little bit, but Jerry, this is my weekend. I thought I'd have it off. These are all orders.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Dave Gatton is popping in.
Oh.
Wow. Howdy.
Mr. Gatton.
Hey Jerry, how you doing?
Real good. How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing well. Thought I'd help you fill up your screen a little bit.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Good to see you.
How you
I'm gonna
doing,
do it.
Sean?
Busy.
Giveaway for Ziltech. Let me add Dave to this other screen here. And there we go. Everybody, hashtag Ziltech in chat, lower 48 states, USA only. If you want a chance to win one roll of filament, please do hashtag Ziltech in chat, and we'll draw for it in a few minutes. They're based out of Houston, Texas, and make all their filament down in the U.S. If you want to build a custom print or anything, they have extrusion. They cut the length, custom extrusion, and they have a little bit of a few parts, a little bit of resin, a little this, a little that. But they're mainly known for their filament. And they've been kind enough to allow me to give away filament for the last 3 or 4 years, 3 rolls a month. So 3 weeks out of the month.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so now instead of 3 months of Volst, or I can't even say it now. the sculpt, vistasculpt. Thank you.
Yes.
Now I'm up to 9 months. Thank you so much, Dave.
Hey, it was a random drawing. You were the lucky one.
Well, the cool part is Jerry gave me, you know, if it was for Jerry and his show, and then you and your show, I wouldn't have 9 months. I couldn't be
Saved
around
a
a
lot.
better group of guys.
Saved a lot of money from buying it.
I can't wait to see what you make with that.
Well, I'm kind of afraid to know what I'm going to make with it. Yeah, it seems to be a really cool program. It sounds like it has some quirks though.
Yeah, well, I was telling Jerry earlier, it works great on a lot of the things, but as far as making 3D models, it doesn't seem to work with buildings that great. I've pretty much given up trying to use it to make buildings. I just draw them the old way.
Yeah.
And like Dave mentioned last week, when you jump into the program, you want to get to work and finish something, and it says you have an update, you have to update. You can't get around it, or you can't run the program. You have to audit update.
Yeah, it pops right up and says it's a mandatory update. You can't do anything unless you click OK and get it.
So is this cloud based?
No. No, you
Just-
download it.
It's not. I guess it's not cloud based, but I'm thinking if you didn't have an internet connection, I don't think it would work because I think it's checking your license as soon as you open it up.
Yeah,
kind of like Fusion.
Yeah,
It's phoning home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 30 people entered. Everybody's had a chance to enter. Lower 48 states. If somebody accidentally wins and you're not in the lower 48, I will need a USA address. So you'll go to ziltech.com, pick out a type of filament, email me with a USA address with what type of filament. I'll let my rep know, and they'll shoot it out probably Monday to you. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody.
If you don't get it, or I mean, if you get it but you can't get it, it looks like Dave's got a couple empty spots.
Hey, Jose, how you doing today? Well, Rick,
All right, congrats.
well, Rick, congratulations. Please say something in chat and let me know your real initials in chat. That way, when you email me, I know it's you.
Talk about empty spaces. I have a shelf that was full of filament, and I went down last night because I needed to do a small print, and it's like half my filament's been wiped out. My son's been just printing left and right nonstop, which is great. I love it.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There he is. Yeah, Garrick, let me know your initials in chat and then shoot me an email. Go to ziltech.com. Okay, MH. Go to ziltech.com, pick out a type of filament and a color, and shoot me your USA address. Let me know what kind of filament. And congratulations.
Congrats.
And I clicked on the wrong screen here. Let me turn that off. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't wait till I can sleep in my bed again and not the chair in the living room. But I'm not sure when I should attempt it. After how many weeks should I attempt to lay in the bed and have to use my arms a little bit? I don't know. I guess I'll just have to find out. And if something hurts, well, I shouldn't have done that.
Well, the nice thing is you have that ejection seat, right?
Well, that's what I'm sleeping in the living room, yeah. So,
Oh, wow, that's the other thing. Both you guys have had heart surgery.
Yeah, don't think you have to join that club, Sean.
I hope not, but
It's not fun.
well, you know, the cool thing about this right now is I'm with 2 survivors, and that is awesome.
hello, Jack. How you doing today? Oh yeah, I've seen a couple videos last week or a few days ago for Milmage, and looks like they got some 3D stuff going on with it. So I think Jack was going to play with it soon and maybe do a video on it. I don't know, but I think it's $200 to buy it forever, and then do updates once a year. But they're still adding to it, so it's hard to tell whether it'll be this year, next year, or the year after that they get it done.
Yeah, they've still got a long way to come before I would even consider it.
Yeah. Right now, I'm paying $17.50 a month for Carveco Maker, and I'm currently not using it, so I might turn it off again. I've turned it on and off quite a few times.
Trying to think.
Sean, I've been seeing your logo everywhere past few days.
Sorry.
I found I guess it was yesterday or maybe the day before I found that live stream
Oh, the N-rail.
in rail,
Yeah.
and you know, they go through the thing at the beginning with all the partners. I go, hey, there's Sean. So I thought, yeah, he's done big time now.
Busy.
On your giveaway Wednesday, I had a nurse coming out right when you were streaming, and then I had my sister delivering groceries I had ordered, and I was hoping you'd do the locomotive giveaway right before I had company, and you did. I didn't win it, but at least I managed to see the locomotive be drawn, and then my nurse showed up, my sister showed up. But I left your stream running in the background.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that was a sweet little locomotive.
oh, it's a beautiful little piece. Who got it? Bob from the Bob's Man Cave. He does videos on model railroading, and he's working on a really cool project right now. Not T-track modules, but he's doing larger modules for shows, and he's doing a taconite harbor, with the big steel cargo ships, where they go across the Great Lakes and stuff, like the what is it, Fitzgerald. But that's all 3D printed, and just a beautiful job.
Hello, Pez Liz. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Let's see.
I'm still on oxygen. Every time I take it off every day to test myself, I got my finger meter here, and it will drop after about 5 minutes. So I got to put it back in. I can hear.
Uh-oh, is that me?
No, that's Jack in the back room. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Jack in the house. He's in the shop, but now he's in the house.
I'm in the laser lab. What is going on, fellas? How are y'all
How you
doing?
doing today? Real good. Thank you for coming on, everybody, and saving me. I was dying of one person being here. I've never.
Yeah, I
never
was.
Well, I gotta tell you, Jerry, it's a lot of fun when you don't have to run the stream. You just come and sit down and click the link, and
Yeah.
you don't have to do anything.
Well, you're always welcome whenever you want to pop in. So
Yeah, I appreciate you, bud. I'm sitting here looking out my window, waiting on the Amazon driver today.
yeah.
Got some toys coming.
Well, I had a Creality had sent me. You see this Falcon 2 Pro right behind me back here?
Yeah.
They contacted me probably about 2 years ago and wanted me to review one of those. And I looked it up and I thought, yeah, that looks like a pretty nice little machine. So I'd love to have that. So they said, okay, well, we'll send you one. Well, FedEx pulled up and set a bunch of stuff off, and I went out there and got it. And it wasn't even that machine. It was a Falcon Pro 10 watt. And then they sent a honeycomb bed and that little, I don't know, it's a little cloth enclosure type thing. I know you've seen them where you put the little tube thing and then you put that over it. So they sent that, and I'm like, well, that's not what we agreed upon. So I contacted them, and they go, no, we're sending you that. It's on the way. It just hadn't got it. And then a few days later, that thing showed up. Well, I had never even taken that other one out of the box. I just because I had just recently done at the time an algo laser 10 watt something I can't even remember the other name, Enjoy or something like that, 10 watt. I'd already done like 3 or 4 different reviews on 10 watt lasers, and that's why I told them, I said, I'll do one on this, but I'm not interested in doing one on that other thing. So I finally decided I'm gonna break that thing out of the box yesterday, and I went and started putting it together, and I took it out to the garage and went to fire it up. The power supply is dead at the door now.
Oh, heck.
Oh shit.
So I came in here and I got the power supply from this one because it had the 4-pin plug and it worked. And then after digging around through some of my stuff, I found another power supply that it was 24 volts, but it was only like 2.5 amps, not 3 amps like the other one was supposed to be. And that's what I've got connected to it right now. So it technically is working, and I've been running a few tests and stuff, and it's working okay. But I've got a replacement, and it's not an exact replacement. I couldn't find the exact one with that kind of plug anywhere, but I've got one that's 24 volt, 3 amp, 72 watt. And I'll just have to, it's got the barrel plug, but it comes with the thing you slide over the barrel plug that's got the 2 little terminals. So I can make that work. But yeah, it looks like a pretty sweet little laser. And I didn't even realize that since it's called a Pro, that it also came with the air assist. So looks like
Garuk, I
it's
need
gonna
your
be. Go ahead, Joe.
Garuk, I need your mailing address, please. I got your email, but I need a mailing address where to send the filament to from Ziltech. So,
If you've got a 10 watt and above, I don't see why it would not come with an air system to begin with. I can understand the 5 watt. You're not going to be doing a whole lot of cutting with a 5 watt anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
I
had my
think that's always
CNC about a year ago. My big CNC, I had cords and stuff laying all over the floor everywhere, unorganized, plugged in, going everywhere, and I couldn't get my CNC to work. It was lit up, but it wasn't working. It took me about a half hour to figure out that I forgot to turn. I didn't have it plugged in. I had cords everywhere. The USB was plugged in, which made it light up, but it wasn't
Yeah.
powered on.
Oh,
So
USB will power the controller, but it ain't going to power the steppers.
yeah.
Yeah, see, somebody out there says I can get an adapter, but I don't really need the adapter now because the one I've got coming has got the barrel plug, but it's also got the little adapter where it's got the two terminals with the little screws, and I've already cut the 4-pin plug off that dead power supply to make to use to get it to work. So
I
that
got the
will be
Elgo
my
Delta 22 watt, and it's a pretty decent machine. When I first got it, there was it would not do a perfect circle. It kept making ovals, and started digging into it, and then I did a firmware update on it, and I flashed firmware, and then it started acting right. So after that, it done pretty good.
Yeah, that one back here is a 22 watt, and I really like it. It's because I don't cut anything super thick anyway, but it'll go through the 6 millimeter no problem.
My 22 watts out in the building. I've got this Laser Tree 40 watt now that I primarily use.
now the buildings you guys could do for model railroading is awesome. The things you can do between the lasers and
All right, working on.
Oh, let's see it. We got to see this.
Well, this was just a test. This is using the same file. This is my old childhood home.
Oh,
And of course, I
yeah.
don't have a roof or anything on it.
Hmm.
But you can't tell it. It's not a brick pattern, but the house was made from Miami stone, and it's white on the bottom half, and then it's was a gray on the upper half. And of course, this isn't painted or anything, but it looks a lot different. And let's see, I've got another. I haven't got this one stuck together, but this is HO scale on this one. Oh, I'm holding it upside down. It goes like that.
Oh.
But yeah, those little lasers got a fine enough beam you can put a kind of a pattern on it, even with the end scale.
Okay. That one reminds me of, this is 14. This has been sitting out here for 14 years, and it's got the dust to prove it. And actually, my very first video. That's something I designed real quick, and yeah, it's turned out pretty good. I mean, like I said, for the very first model decades or over a decade ago, I'm happy. Kind of ironic how my one of my first videos was pertaining to laser cutting a train station.
Yeah.
And here I finally
Now
am.
look at you.
Yeah, finally here.
Yeah, here's how that building came out. Here's a screenshot of it.
It looks good.
And that hedge looks like a propane tank.
I thought it was a real fun thing.
Right?
That's better than I thought it would look with the way you were talking about it a while ago.
Yeah, but the bottom of it is hollow. Everything's hollow. So when I drop that in the slicer, it can't work with it. And I put supports on it, and everything becomes hollow, transparent. And then I put supports on it, everything turns transparent.
Yeah, they make the walls so dang thin. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder if, in the AI if you can tell it to make a thicker wall.
Well, you're doing it from a picture, though, is what he was doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't let you put a picture up there and then tell AI, use this picture and do this. It's just one or the other.
Oh, that kind of, okay.
I asked
mean,
Chat.
I haven't
Look,
figured
look,
out how to
look.
get it to use AI with the picture.
I went to Chat GPT this morning and I asked it to go to my YouTube channel, 3DHP, and I wanted a collage of all my thumbnails from all my videos, which is like a lot. And it said it couldn't do it. It can't connect to YouTube, but it said I could import them all. Sure, I know that. But anyway, I was hoping the program was smart enough it could go out on the internet, find it, and put 600 and something videos all in one picture, and anyway, spit it out. But I can't do it.
Now, doesn't AI learn from the internet?
Yeah, I haven't tried Gemini or nothing, but I don't know.
That's my favorite one, Google Gemini.
Gemini. Or which
Like-
one? I've used Chat GTP, or that's like the original one.
I still use Chat GTP a lot, but I use Claude. I've got a bunch of them that I use. Meshy for 3D models.
So you just go through each one for the day.
Yeah, this is Chat GPT. It took me a split second to make it, and then I ran out of tries. Chat GPT for free. You can use it 4 or 5 times, and says come back
Right.
tomorrow. So then I opened up Google Gemini, dropped the picture in, and I put rain is coming, and then it spit it out like that. So I thought we're going to have monsoons in Vegas next week, and now I find out it might rain Monday night for a couple hours. So there went my rain.
Yeah, it's been
Well, I don't-
raining off and on all day here.
Yeah, we don't do much of nothing in Vegas.
That's why I'm watching for the Amazon guy, because they barely set it on the porch. They like to keep it right on the edge where stuff gets wet.
I seen on YouTube some Amazon driver, some lady drove up through somebody's nice yard with her Amazon truck that parked something on the porch. She didn't use the driveway. She just drove
Yes.
up through the yard. It's like, what the hell is that all about?
Yeah, and did the same thing leaving. She just turned around right in the yard and drove across the yard.
Crazy.
You know, I pulled this out. I was going to show you guys. This is, it's not the same number, but that's one of the engines. Or an engine like this is what I gave away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Does it
that's
focus?
Norfolk Southern.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what runs through around here.
Oh, really? There we go.
Yeah, looks good.
Kato does a beautiful job on their engines. I'm a little shaky.
How is it on your power supply when you have 2 engines in a row on the same track in scale pulling all your trains, just like in real life, where they got 2 locomotives or 3 hooked up together?
Yeah, you can do that.
Does it hurt the power of them?
No,
Or nothing?
no. The biggest thing, just make sure your power supply is one that comes with one of the kits, or you can. I just use some of my own power supplies that has 3, 4, 5 amps. I mean, they
Yeah.
don't draw a lot of amperage. That's the nice thing.
Yeah,
So
my
I-
train I can't run really slow like scale. It wants to stutter, so I might need a new engine one of these days, or it needs work or something. I don't know. Or
Now,
clean
is
the
that a
work.
newer engine or older?
It's an older one I bought off eBay years ago.
Sometimes just cleaning the wheels help, or the
What's-
track.
The track's all new.
Okay,
But what's the
yeah,
best
it'd be
thing to clean the wheels with?
Yeah.
What do you recommend cleaning the wheels with?
Let's see if
A little
I can
wire
find it.
brush?
Well, you could do that too, but there's a. Here, let me find it.
Hello, Joe. Take care of Santa.
Have a good one, Santa. Oh, it's Santa. Nice talking to you yesterday.
Sammy Naws.
Woodland Scenics makes a tidy track wheel cleaner. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Can I
Pencil
share?
eraser. Clown Hammer said a pencil eraser.
That works too. But on the wheels, you need the wheels spinning.
If I was younger, I'd say what's a pencil, but I won't.
Yeah, let's see. Does that show?
Like the kids nowadays, how do you sign your name? What's signing your name mean?
There you go. So you literally, I have one of these, and it works pretty good. You literally clip it to your track, and then you set your train up on it. Let's see if it's out there. And it will actually clean the wheels.
Oh, nice.
Let's see, $20.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 6-week countdown. 6 week, great things happen in my house.
Oh, is that your first track?
Yeah. And I got to start making payments to my brother and sister, but at least more income is coming in. I won't have to. I just got the new power bill, like $280. That's crazy. So things like that, I won't have to worry about no more.
That'll be
Nah,
nice.
Dwayne, I didn't even try it again. I'll try it again later. I made a 3D engraving on brass a couple weeks ago,
Oh, 250.
Oh, it came out good.
and I did a CNC carve, and I was going to carve a little pocket to set that brass coin in. I hadn't done that yet, but I came up with another design last night, and I tried to run it. I don't know what went wrong on that one.
Whoops.
I had just updated to the newest Lightburn, and I forgot to put it in a different folder, so I couldn't go back to the old version of Lightburn. Every time I go to a new version of Lightburn, something goes wrong. So I'm gonna have to do some testing and figure out what happened on that one.
What is it, like 200 passes on the coin?
I do 384. I did 384
Oh,
on
wow.
this one.
So how
The more
long
passes
does
you
it
do,
take?
the more detail you'll get.
Yeah.
How long did that take you?
About an hour, like 2,000 millimeters a second, and the line interval was 0.022.
And the
And then
depth?
cleaning passes every so often.
Cleaning pass every 10 rounds, yeah. A light
Okay.
cleaning pass, like 3,000 millimeters a second, like 18-20% power.
I haven't
And
used
that's
my
on my
fiber
100
laser.
watt with the 150 millimeter lens.
I haven't used my fiber laser in a long time, but at least I have one. So if I ever want to
There
get
you
back
go.
into it, I have one.
Only thing I haven't played with yet.
I tell everybody, if you're looking for a machine, first thing you need to do is figure out what you want to make. Second thing you need to do is figure out how fast you want to make it. My problem is I want to do everything.
Oh, you forgot the third is your budget.
Well, don't worry about your budget. That'll come later. You cannot be the only one paying for your machines. Get your product out there and sell some stuff.
Yeah.
When you start making some stuff, people are going to show interest and they're going to want to send you some money for certain items,
Oh yeah.
especially when you can customize things.
So Dave, what are you gonna do? I'm curious now that you have free time on Wednesdays. Oh, no audio.
Yeah, I had took the mute on. I don't know. I just I'll probably be tinkering around with making buildings and stuff like that.
I'm kind of curious. Have you? You said you might be working on a second channel.
Oh,
You said
Well,
that on your
yeah,
live.
yeah. Because if I do anything with the train stuff, I won't want to put that on the CNC channel.
I just throw
Understood.
everything on mine. I actually bought a robotic lawnmower and I've been doing a couple videos on it.
You could call it Dave's World and have it all on one channel.
They say niche down and keep this channel to this one topic, and if you want to add something else, create another channel. I ain't doing all that. I don't. If people want to watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. That's fine.
Yeah, I got everything on one channel. If somebody's searching for trains or resin or whatever, they're going to find me anyway.
Yeah.
My channel will pop up.
So you're not totally going dark then, Dave. You're just changing it up.
Well, I'm done. the main thing I was burnt out on is live streams. And, the making videos it's not bad, but it's just, I've had a whole lot more fun recently going out there and just doing stuff on the CNC and not worrying about dragging the tripod out, getting the camera going, and just nothing. Just have fun, make something.
Yeah.
And that's
It's definitely a lot harder trying to record what you're doing.
it takes 3 or 4 times longer to do a simple project just because you're trying to catch all
Yeah.
the money shots and all that kind of stuff, and it's
About a
Yeah.
month ago, I was filming with my cell phone and I was in hyperlapse instead of time lapse hyperlapse, and my phone ran out of power. So I lost it. Because I
Oh.
couldn't close the end of it, I lost everything I taped. So,
Yeah, I have 2 of those little microphones that like a little thing you clip on your shirt, and then normally I have the other little receiver part plugged into the back of my computer. Well, when I'm using my phone to shoot a video, I'll take that out of the computer and put it in the phone,
That's what I have.
and then put that on. And I don't know how many times I've been doing a video and I get back to similar to that, yeah. And then so you think you're good and you go to play it back, and in the meantime the
audio.
battery on that mic has gone dead, and so you've done all that stuff,
My receiver.
been talking for mine looks a lot like that. You've been talking for 10 minutes and it didn't get any of the audio, so and then you can't even really use the video because it's just you with your mouth moving. you know Won't even make a good blooper reel.
You try to sync it up and do a voiceover. No.
yeah.
My problem is I try to sit down and make a video, and then I go to edit it. I cannot stand how I sound in the video, so I end up cutting everything out that I said, and you're just seeing the project getting made. Then I have to add music so you have something to listen to while you're watching the project getting done.
Yeah,
I plead the
I
fifth.
can't. I can't do a live video or make a video and just wing it because I stumble over words and say
Oh,
the
yeah.
wrong thing and all that. So for the past year or so, I've always kind of typed up a script and just narrated it, as I'm showing stuff and not try to.
Something I caught myself doing the other day is somebody had a question and I gave an answer, but I gave a generic answer. That answer is only accurate in a certain scenario. And I need to get better at that.
And then you're doing a live video and you say every other word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch it back and you hear it. I used to do that a lot. I don't know if I still do or not, but
I use Caden Live mainly to edit videos. It's a free video editing program, and I'll cut all them little pieces out.
I use DaVinci Resolve now. It's a free
Yeah.
version of it.
I've been
Yeah,
trying to
that's
force
right.
myself back into DaVinci. I've got it installed on 3 machines.
What little I use, that's the same one I'm using.
And then if you get stumbled on something you don't know how to do in DaVinci, just Google it or go to YouTube and somebody explains the feature.
Yep.
Then you can incorporate it.
Yeah, I find it just as easy for me to do a live on, like Wednesday mornings.
Had enough okay. His live stream was Dave Gatton CNC on Wednesday nights, but he's not currently streaming. But he has lots of videos. And you go to DaveGattonCNC.com if you want to get some plans to build a custom CNC.
Yeah, if you wanna watch the replays, there's enough videos on my channel to keep you busy for
Dude,
a few years watching.
I was going to say, don't you have like 18 years vested?
Well, there's I don't even know how many videos there are exactly now. It's about 800, I think, something like that. 875 videos. And that's not counting the ones I've taken down.
Right.
Yeah, here's a link to his channel right here.
As
started
far
looking
as
into
that
it.
channel goes, that's probably the only thing I'll be doing is doing stuff with my Gatton CNC 2.0 build. So just to kind of keep that out in public eye.
I started looking into it the other day. I was getting ready to refurbish my long mill. The long mill's a good machine. I like the long mill, but its weak point is the V wheels. I would much rather have
Oh.
linear rails and ball screws. And I was getting ready to just retrofit it, and I just had to stop myself. I didn't spend a whole lot of money on these other projects. I can't do that right now. I just got to put that on the back burner.
Got a weird noise coming from somewhere.
My compressor just kicked on. Sorry.
Okay. I'd say it kind of sounded like a fax machine, but the second tone wasn't there.
Come on.
Okay.
It's
No
one of those
biggie.
California airs, so it's not that loud, but still.
Matrix printer.
I used to have a piston drive years ago, and that thing screamed. I hated that thing. It was so damn loud.
The only one I got's that 60-gallon out back.
I got a DeWalt right now. It's got 2 small tanks on it. You can carry it for construction type use.
Yeah.
That's what I use in the garage.
I'm
And
actually
I won't
running.
use-
I have one for this machine. You can see that. I picked that up for $50 brand new at Home Depot. They were clearing them out. And I grabbed one. I took it out to the car and it's like, I got to get the other one. Shit, they were gone. There's 2 left. They were gone. But yeah, so I don't have to worry about running my California air for both.
And I got this off Walmart about a week ago. It's really cool. It's just like a power tool. It's an air. It's a little blower. It's got a light on the front of it. It's got 3 different settings. Very cool. I used to drag up my air hose out of my garage to blow out my computer, whatever it was for. I use my air hose. This thing is portable. You can use it anywhere. It's perfect. Really cool. $34.
Where'd you get it?
Walmart.com. They don't sell these on Amazon. It's their brand, I guess, called Hyper Tough. And it has a battery. You just plug it into USB or your outlet. It's like a phone charger. It plugs into this.
I saw you
But
showing
it'll
that the other day, and I was looking at that battery, and I said, that looks awful lot like an M12. I wonder if it would fit.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hyper Tough.
But yeah, it's called Hyper Tough, $34. There's a lot of these out there, blowers, but a lot of them look like they're made for a Tesla or they're real plasticky looking. And this looks like something that belongs in your toolbox. Or it looks a lot like my cordless drills. It's very well, I don't know how long it's going to last, but it looks very well made. Heavy duty. So,
Sounds like it really blows.
yes, it does. That's what she said. Anyway, Hyper Tough, Walmart.
Look at that far. Let's see, Walmart.
How's your dog doing, Dave? Getting along good? Everything's fine?
He's currently sacked out on the bed in there. He has he has got it made, I'm telling you.
Oh, I found it.
And on the Gatton CNC, Gatton 2.0, if you're going to put a spindle on it, you need NEMA 23s at least, correct? NEMA 17s would be too light for it.
Oh, I wouldn't even bother building one with a NEMA 17s on it. Those are
Yeah.
for 3D printers and
Okay.
stuff like that.
My first one had NEMA 17s. That was the MP CNC. You 3D printed all the joints, and you use electrical conduit
Yeah,
for the rails, and it's belt driven. And
Yeah, I had one of those. I sold it. I sold the router with it. I kept the table. MP CNC. It wasn't real accurate. It worked, but it was just a pain in the butt.
yeah, I wouldn't go with the belt driven anything.
Yeah. I used conduit when I built it.
Short of a laser, I guess. It's fine for lasers. Yeah,
See, I feel bad because my CNC's got stuff on it.
mine's got a weed eater on it right now.
You got me beat then.
Mine's got a laser on it.
I mean, at least it's wood.
Did Ryan ever finish his big gotcha pop machine he was building? The big giant one?
Oh yeah.
I think he's got all the parts printed, but I don't know if he's put it together yet and tried it out.
Okay.
We'll know next week.
I forgot about that. It's gonna take like 6-inch balls, right?
Isn't he on tonight? Isn't he on tonight at 6 o'clock Pacific?
No. Normally, yes, but not tonight.
Okay.
He's down hanging out with the mouse.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been there in years. I know they got real expensive.
So are you gonna do a stream, Sean? Fill
Oh.
in his spot?
There you go.
No, I can't compare to Ryan. He's his own, and I don't want to ruin it for him. He
Well, I
does a
hope
very
Paul-
good show.
Are you out there, Paul? You're welcome to join if you're watching. Well, if you don't do anything during the week and you're just sitting around, might as well stream. I mean, all my friends are online. I don't have any friends in Las Vegas. I don't hang out with anybody. I got my dogs and my wife and my family. You know,
That's
so
me.
everybody I know is online.
Same.
Been retired from construction for a long time. I don't associate with anybody.
Well, Sundays I make a point. There's a model railroad club here. It's all G scale, so it's the big stuff.
Mm.
And on Sundays I go up and I'll run a few trains and stuff. It's noon to 3, and we run. It's just a little bit bigger than the N scale. You saw the N scale, but there's the.
Oh, wow.
Get back here. This is G scale.
That looks really heavy, but you're holding like it's pretty light.
It's she gotta wait. Weigh it actually. I bet you it's about 10 pounds.
Mm.
But this one's been converted to battery powered and radio. And it has all the bells and whistles, literally bells and whistles. And apparently a spider living on board.
Do you have a lot of track for it already?
You know what? I'm working on it. Breaking my ribs a couple months ago kind of put a stop. But yeah, I think I have enough track now to start the layout in my backyard. So hopefully by fall I'll have a simple oval, but by next year I'll start branching off.
Yeah, broken ribs. I think I can imagine what that might feel like.
I think yours is just a little more.
Well, your ribs never got set, did they? They had to set themselves.
Yes.
Where
yeah.
I stirred them, they wired it together.
Yeah, no, yeah, it hurt to cough and laugh, but only about a month and a half.
I haven't used my pillow in 4 or 5 days. I mean, it's in the house and living room, but I don't need to use it no more. Just when I was coughing up phlegm, was I coughing, and I've coughed since then, and it hasn't hurt that bad.
Trust me, you might. It's whenever I coughed or laughed, I literally had to put my arm into my side.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's my left side where all the pain was coming from up until 2 days ago. Whenever I stood up, it was like, ugh! It's like I was pulling my muscle, what it felt like, but that pain went away as things are healing.
That's good.
Louisiana hobby guy. Hey, Rich, how you doing today, my friend?
Mr. Rich, what's going on?
If you ever have a question about Lightburn, Rich knows everything about Lightburn.
Rich talks about me showing up in the chat on just about every live. I see him everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got me curious. I got to see what it weighs.
Oh, Jack, you said you had a problem with Lightburn.
Yep.
You updated the new version and you lost a bunch of your settings. If you repeat what you said, the answer's in chat. There's
I
a way
didn't
to-
lose settings. I just, I think Dwayne actually lost some things out of his library, out of his art library. So that's something about me. I've just very, very recently started creating a settings library. All my settings I usually keep in my head.
Well,
Give
if
it
I
a
just
couple
keep
more.
things in my head, I forget. Then I got to go back and watch my videos.
No, what I was talking about is this just showed up blank, and I'm still not exactly sure why, because I know good and well these were the same settings. So these were the same settings as this. So I'm actually not sure why they showed up blank. I just got to go through it and figure it out, and I ain't took the time with it yet. I know the settings were the same.
I have a question. Is that one of the things, like the coin, you put it in your laser and you just don't have to stress on it and walk away and you didn't catch it until it was done?
Well, it was sitting there running, and I was actually doing. I did that on a 4-hour live stream last night, and I did have the diode going. I had some fusion going, modeling some new lens caps for my fiber laser, and I had the prints going. So I had a few things going on.
Yeah.
Wasn't really watching it.
Well, the nice thing about that, though, unlike these guys, I don't leave. Well, there's my fire blanket. There's a fire extinguisher. There's another one right here.
Yeah.
These guys I don't leave. But doing metal, I can see where it's set.
Yeah. You don't have to watch it that much because metal don't burn. So.
Right.
Don't go to the store or leave the house, obviously. But yeah.
I wouldn't go far, for sure, even with the fiber.
Yeah, I was going to say all my friends were online earlier, but as much as I go to Walmart all these years at grocery store, I should have asked everybody's name because then I could walk and say, "Hey Betty, hey Frank, hey John, how you doing?" Like 3 or 4 times a week. But anyway, every time I go there, it seems like I forgot why I went there. I forgot to buy it, so I'm turning around going back. And if I write a list, I'll overlook it on the list. There's always something I forget. So, but right now I can't go to the store. I got to get my sister or my son to bring over whatever. Or I order from Amazon. So.
Oh, you can order a lot from Amazon. As a matter of fact, they had 12 packs of tea for $6.
Mm-hmm.
So, I ordered 4 cases.
Arizona iced tea?
Oh, yeah, I love this stuff. You got a case of normal sweet tea. Trying to stay away from sodas.
I'm drinking 7-Up, 0 sugar.
See, with the 7-Up, though, I'd want Seagram 7 with it.
Yeah, I rarely ever drink hard liquor. I have a beer like one every 6 months, if that.
Yeah, Rich, the way Dwayne was explaining that, he still had that art library loaded. It was just missing a few files out of that art library. That's why he was explaining it last night. Just a few images was missing out of that library. I don't know what happened there. It's very easy. When you got your art library open in Lightburn, it's extremely easy. You think you might be deleting something out of your workspace, and you didn't deleted one of your designs out of your art library because you had the wrong window active.
Now, what's that toy, Jerry?
Work on your lungs from the hospital. You suck in it and it makes the float go up. Then I got this other thing you blow in. You hear that noise?
Yeah.
It's like a motor spinning, it's an impeller or something. It's to help build up your lung function.
Oh, for some
We'll do
resistance.
it multiple times an hour, both of them.
Now, where can I get that one? The one in your hand? Do they sell them
Amazon,
like
I guess.
Amazon?
Well, they probably sell them, yeah. Buy anything on Amazon. You get it free at the hospital. I got 2 of them. I only need one, but they gave me one when I
free.
registered. Probably cost thousands of dollars. Never know.
I was thinking about for my wife. Never mind.
Oh,
I'm going off the deep end.
Well, here, honey, practice.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyone in chat? No offense, please.
Mr. Al.
Oh, Louis, I can't even say it. The
Hello, Kilroy. How you doing today?
Guy.
Yeah, Louisiana Hobby Guy has an awesome channel. You want to know anything about Lightburn, he teaches anything and everything about Lightburn, everything. He has a very good memory.
Extremely knowledgeable and extremely cool.
Hello, Kilroy. He pops in here once in a while when he has time. Hello, Jose. Let's see. Okay, now there's 4 people on screen. Let's see if this plays. It might be loud, but you know I do the Polymaker giveaway thing I play. Let's see if this plays without breaking up. Earlier with 2 people on, it played. Now let's try it this time.
Film the giveaway time!
And to me,
That's
it
good.
broke up. It broke up
Perfect.
for some reason. So,
All good.
oh, what happened? What happened? Let me see him do that again.
Thanks,
Why'd it
Russ.
say-
Now I know what to look for.
Why did it say Dave is offline? I can see Dave. I just went studio mode, and I'm seeing him. It says he's offline. He's right there. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Looks like
Dave,
I'm
are you froze? Yeah, you are.
He froze.
Oh, is he? Yeah, I guess he is frozen.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh,
I
yeah.
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, but you're frozen. That's why when I went to studio mode, it shows him not being there. If the video's frozen.
Okay. I'm Walmart shopping.
Oh,
I'm getting one of those blowers that Jerry showed a while ago.
Look on Thingiverse.
All right, thanks, Chris. How you doing today? Yeah, on my end it broke up, but when I had 2 people on and Free Heathen was on earlier, when I played it was fine on my side. When more people come on, then for some reason the videos don't work as good here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Then we add everybody to it.
I like your thumbnail, by the way, for the show. That looked pretty cool.
Yeah, ChatGPT does an amazing job. Throw it one line of what you want, it spits it out, and just tell it to change this or that. It does a real good job. Yeah, David's frozen, is not here in this one. Says he's offline, but he's not. Maybe
Yeah,
you can
but-
refresh your camera, Dave.
I got to finish my Walmart checkout.
We know what Dave's getting.
Let's see your screen so we can write down that credit card number.
Okay, let me change some things here.
Big Bad Joe, Matt's not feeling good. He is in the hospital.
I missed that.
His wife made a post earlier on what's going on with him.
Oh, I did. I got something different. I'm gonna try. Okay, so
All right, guys, there we go. Hashtag Polymaker in chat if you'd like a chance to win a roll of Polymaker. Dave, I think we can still hear you. It's just your video's not showing up. And down below, I see Dave, but he's frozen in that one down below in the back room.
oh, there are instructions.
Yeah, sorry guys, I don't have any projects to show you. It's been a minute since I've actually shown stuff on my weekly streams, but I hope to get back to doing something. And I see no reason right now, while I can't be out in the garage, as long as I have air with me, working on my CNC, doing projects, as long as I don't lift anything real heavy.
Just yeah, be careful, Jerry.
I'm trying to tell you, I done sent you seen that message I sent you. Take it easy. You only get
Yeah.
one you.
Right?
You still there, Dave? I don't hear him, but
His image
his
showed
camera-
up like he was talking, but I don't hear him.
yeah, it moved up, but I didn't hear him.
I see you
Might be
talking,
there.
but I just can't hear you.
Okay, there he dropped out. Let me flip that again. There we go. And if he pops back in, I'll put him back up.
So I'm working on a 3D printed engine. It's a GP40, and I'm going to try to utilize this to make it radio controlled.
What is that? That's a receiver?
Yeah, it does
no,
have a
that's the,
receiver in it.
I see some relays now. I see what it is.
Yeah. There's 3 switchable relays. And then you have the 2, and then it has 2 MOSFETs underneath the sink for the speed control. And this will handle up to 24 volts DC, which I forgot the amps. Yeah, it's like 7 amps or something like that.
Right.
So my thought is I'll be running 14 volts for a G-scale engine. And since it's 3D printed, it's not going to be that heavy. But it also comes with the controller for direction and speed. And then the cool thing is these 3 relays are controlled by the S's.
Okay.
So I have S1, 2, and 3, so I can control lights. And also
on the solid
sound.
state relays.
Pardon?
On the solid state relays.
Yeah, on these.
Okay.
So, but I think, what was it, 24 bucks for this and this together, and then you can get these separate for 13. But I mean, you could use it for, other projects for sure.
All right, we got 56 people entered. Good luck, everybody. Here we go for Roll of Polymaker Filament Worldwide Giveaway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Round and round it goes, where it stops.
It's rigged. No.
Yeah, there's no way to rig it.
But it sounds like fun.
Nah, Jerry, you know you got that foot pedal back there to stop it.
PayPal Printing, congratulations. You're on a roll of Polymaker Filament. Please say something in chat. Let me know your real initials in chat, and I'll give you my email. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you your code and your link.
I think he was one of the last ones to enter, too.
Second from the last. Yeah, there he is.
Yep, sure was.
PayPal Printing, please say something in chat, or Playhouse Printing, and let me know your real initials.
There he is.
There you are. Woohoo CG.
Awesome.
There's my email in chat. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you your code and your link. Congratulations. You write that down. Go up here. And very cool. Anything you guys want to talk about, go right ahead.
Oh. Well, congratulations to the winner. So, okay, I was just showing off that controller. My toggles should be in today. But then this is the battery I'll be using to power the engine. It's nice little, it's $15 for this thing. So if you guys get into the big stuff.
Okay, here's my email right here.
Here's my H-bridge.
Oh.
I don't have any relays, but this is a 60 amp dual channel.
Okay.
So
speed control?
This is actually going to be installed in the new RC lawnmower build. Because I could not find the Sabertooth that I used for the last RC mower build, so this is the new one.
Right.
This is going to be for the 4-wheel drive version.
How many amps is that sucker?
60. Two channels.
Okay.
So 30 channels per 30 amps per channel, excuse me.
All right, so you're running 2 motors on it then, right?
Yeah,
and
this is
left?
going to be this is actually going to be 4 on this one.
Or 4 motors.
Yeah.
You're running 2 of those or just 1?
I'm going to start with one of these and see if it'll pull it. They shouldn't pull that many amps.
I saw the last one where you welded up the frame and looked like you had 2 mobility scooter motors on it.
Right. Bought a mobility scooter off of Facebook Marketplace for $75.
Oh, there you
Chopped
go.
the motors and the mounts off, put the rest in the garbage.
Yeah, those, well, just
Playhouse.
the motors alone, yeah.
Playhouse Printing, if you got time, email me and I'll shoot you your link and code.
Just the tires are expensive.
All right, right. So I was looking at when I was thinking about doing a Dalek, from Doctor Who.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm still
Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate.
I 3D print. I've got the eyepiece 3D printed. I've got the chest pieces printed. Then I was going to laser cut the body and then fiberglass it. But it's one of those that's in the list of to do in the future projects.
I lost my tires.
All right.
I've got 4 agricultural tires, big old tractor knobbies, and they was $200 for 4 tires.
Now, you're building a mower, but you just picked up a mower. Make that make sense, Jack.
Well, if you watch my unboxing video of the RC of the auto mower, the robotic mower, I start off showing my RC mower, and it is 6 years in progress. It's still not finished. I got it finished just enough to where it works, and it works good, and I've been using it that way. But I did want a 4-wheel drive version, so I started building it, and I started collecting parts. I've got the motors, I got the tires, and the other day I just seen that. I guess it was on special too, because I got it for $550. This robotic mower, and I got it on July 2nd. Well, when I went to look the other day, it's like $800.
Wow.
Yeah, and you were blaming Clack all the way.
It's his fault, 100%. He keeps showing that RC mowers or robotic mowers he's got.
We got 58 people watching, 40 on YouTube, 18 on Twitch. Please smash the like button, follow, subscribe. It's free to do so. I'd greatly appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Dave Gatton. I know why he left. He wanted me to announce him again and bring him in. There we go. There he is.
Man.
How you doing?
Long time no see.
My old computer can't handle that Walmart shopping.
Yeah.
Once I lose my camera, I have to restart the whole thing. And I'm going to drop out for just a second because I just see the Amazon guy put my stuff on the floor.
Good
So I'm
timing.
going to run and get it.
All right.
I'm almost afraid to disable this camera, but
Oh,
we'll do it anyway.
I did make a couple more hammers, the same style, but
now what do you put inside, or do you put anything inside those?
these are not dead blows, and they're not weighted. This wood right here, I'm not even sure what that wood is, but it's heavy. So
I think it's Three Moose Designs. The guy and his wife used to make those all the time on his channel.
King's Fine Woodworking used to do a lot of them, and he does some nice ones.
Yeah, I need to make more functional stuff like that instead of just 3D carvings. The 3D carvings is just like all my statues and prints, and it's all I've ever done. I need to do something that somebody might actually want or use to use.
That's mainly what I do, 3D carvings. I like doing.
That'd be good to hang that by the front door. It'd be great for burglars.
Yeah. Knock some sense into them. That's cool.
That's really nice.
Like I'm 21 years with Pike Electric. So most of the stuff I do is lineman related.
Very nice. There he is. Goodies in the mail. It's like Christmas.
Are we doing a live unboxing?
Oh,
Well, I know what this one, and this one's dog treats.
Oh,
That's why Knucklehead followed me in here.
I knew you had goodies.
I watched a video this morning on YouTube. A guy took a cow in a Tractor Supply to buy it some treats.
hey, you gotta try them out. Make sure he likes them.
They left a deposit on its way out. They had to go back and clean up
Ooh.
aisle 5 or something. The guy said he'd be
Clean up
back in the night to take care of it.
That's funny.
Could you imagine you got your kids with you at the store and there's a cow and it has an accident and then the kids are running around the corner and they step on that and slip and go sliding. Mom, they start screaming, Mommy, Mommy, I'm all, whatever anyway.
It's just grass.
Yeah.
Dude, my uncle had a dairy farm, and I was running through where the cows are and stuff, and they have the concrete gutters.
Awesome.
I was running through there, and I slipped, and I went face first into that stuff.
Ooh.
So, yeah,
Doesn't
it's
make
not
it fresh.
grass.
Yeah. Playhouse Printing, I'm glad you got it. Hope he makes something really awesome with whatever filament you get.
Oh, I'm curious. We're all sitting there curious. It's like, what you got?
Let's
Well,
see
I
if he
was,
shares.
I was beginning to think they didn't send it, but they did. It was the power supply for the.
Oh, cool.
And this is what I was talking about. It's got this little adapter thing you put on the end of the barrel plug, and then it just got
And
the little-
breakout plugs. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll work fine. This one is at least the right specs. It's not the exact thing as what. But it's 24 volts, 3 amps, 72 watts. So that's exactly what the dead one was. But it's probably got thinking about it. It's probably a good idea that I never did do a review on that thing because I wouldn't have gone easy on them. Send me something to review in the power supply.
And you had dead power supply. Yeah.
But they have not sent me anything else since, so they're probably mad that I never did a review on that. Although we didn't agree to do the review on that one. It was supposed to be this one all along, and I did a couple of videos on that one.
Maybe one day somebody will send me something.
Best way to get it's ask. Contact companies and ask. Tell them,
I actually sent.
let them know.
There's got 2 3D printers. I'm kind of watching the Solvo M1D and the Light Make L4.
Light make.
Yeah, it's a
You ever
4-head. It's a IDEX. You can print 4 items at one time. 4-headed
okay.
IDEX.
What size is the bed, though?
That's a big bed on that one too. 3 something. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Bigger than 350?
Let me look. Light Make L4, I think.
Yeah, I think, like a dual Kydex is what you call it, is kind of cool, but the forehead would give you very limited space, wouldn't it? Or are you putting 4 different colors in it?
Yeah. Let's see. The Light Make L4. 50,000.
Jack, your feeder for the U1, did you get a new one yet?
I don't have the new feeder yet, but I did get a tracking number.
Okay, good. I've seen another video on YouTube of the same problem that happened.
Oh, really?
Might be a common problem as things get broken.
I'm still got this one here, and this one was dragging, causing under extrusion. So I fed it directly into the tube, and no issues that way. But they did have a couple of questions. They wanted to know the serial number and my order date. That's really the only questions they had for me. And next thing I know, they were sending a tracking number.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still waiting on my Elegoo Centauri to get the canvas for it. I wait. It says they long what like 2 months ago. It said August, so I got another month, and at some point I'll be able to track it. When I go online to track it, it says you got to use your phone. Then I got to take my phone and scan the thing and track it with my phone. And it looks like nothing's happening. I can't seem to track it on my PC. And if I build another machine one of these days or get one, whatever happens, and I put a spindle on it, I want to go air cooled, not water cooled. I don't want to mess with chemicals and water and leaky hoses or whatever may happen. I want to go air cooled, but do I want to go 110 or 220? I do have 220 on the back wall for a welder years ago, so I can do 220. But I just wonder if I should.
110.
If you've already got 220 ran where you can close enough you can use it, I would go 220.
Okay.
See, but I was thinking about the spindles though. I mean, you're looking, well, not spindle, but router. Aren't most of the routers 110?
110.
I would
I'd
go
go to a
110.
spindle.
Spindles or 110 and 220, depending on which one you get.
Yeah, I've used spindles a lot. I'd rather go with a spindle instead of router.
Oh, spindle, yeah. Spindle's 220.
Lot quieter. But then most of your noise, in my opinion, on the CNC is when your blade or bit touches the material. That's where most of your noise is at.
That's one thing that was getting me into wanting to retrofit the long mill with linear rails and everything, because I've actually had a spindle in my shopping cart for a little while, and it's a 1.5 kilowatt, and that's the heaviest spindle that the long mill can physically carry efficiently. And
Yeah.
I started thinking, well, if I wanted something more powerful, let me beef this thing up a little bit. Then I had to just pump the brakes a little bit.
I guess Amazon's put the pressure on Walmart because I just got the email from them. That thing will be here tomorrow.
Oh, really? See, I just got I got it in my cart. I'm not gonna lie, and it's one of those $34.97. But if you buy $35 worth of stuff, it's free shipping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought about that too, and then I thought, nah, it's $6.99 for the shipping. I'd probably end up buying a second item to get it over $35, and it costs more than that. So,
All right.
and they're still going to, pay taxes and all that on it anyway. So,
Looks
So,
like
yeah,
the,
yeah, that's pretty good. Order it today and get it tomorrow on a Sunday.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I ordered something from Walmart last week, and I was 4 cents shy on free shipping, and they're going to charge me like whatever it was. So then I had to go back and look around, and yeah, it took
Yeah,
a
I do
minute.
that all the time. My wife, she does that. The Lightmake L4 has a print volume of 354 by 370 by 386.
If you have any Lightburn questions, you want to learn about Lightburn tonight at 7 p.m. Central, here's my email right here from LA Hobby Guy. Saturday, July 11th, 7 p.m. Central. He's got a new thing he's doing where viewers call in. Basically, you drop in on camera and ask him questions. Come in on camera, kind of like what we're doing here, and ask him different questions about things. And then you drop out and somebody else pops in. He did it last week. Worked really well, so he'll be doing it again tonight. And that's the Louisiana Hobby Guys channel on YouTube. And if you can't find the channel, I can post it for you.
7 p.m. the real time. I haven't said that for a while.
Yeah, right now in Vegas, it's 2:16 right now, p.m.
516 here.
106 and sunny out.
I was giving Jerry a hard time the other day. I was telling somebody about his live when it started. I said he uses that fake over yonder time.
Let's see if Walmart has train stuff.
Mark got everywhere.
What was he said the other day, Jack, about a German tightening something real tight, or you said it with an accent? What was it you said? That was funny.
It's German specs. These like the lids on these old can. I like these old can coolers, and they screw on real nice and snug. That's German specs. It's good and tight.
Good and tight.
Good and tight. Yeah, good and tight. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Hey, was that 3D printed or is that one of the?
These are
Menard
not 3D
special.
printed. These.
Okay. Does the spigot actually work on it, or it's just?
Put your can in there.
Oh,
Looking
gotcha.
over here, I actually put I put a sports logo on this one, and I actually made the inside white like a real cooler. Took a little longer to print, but
Did you design that, or was it off one of the sites?
that is off Maker World. But I put the logo in it, and I just done the colors.
All right.
All these are on Maker World.
I'll have to take a look. I think the big orange one used to be made by Gott. Seems to me the word Gott pops into my head. Gott. The Gott cooler. When I was a little kid, I had a big cooler like that and a little bitty cart, and I'd roll it over like a block from my house on a busy street, and I had little cups, and I'd sell lemonade for like, I don't remember if it was a dime or a quarter, but it wasn't much money, and cars would pull up and stop and buy lemonade from me. Oh, Rich is still in chat. Yeah, no problem, Rich.
And when you print these little coolers, you got to print the accessories.
Oh, little cups, too. Dixie
Got to
cups.
have little
Yeah.
cups on the keychain.
Cool. I think I used styrofoam cups. They were little small ones. There weren't much in them.
These actually do keep your Pepsi cans cold when you're drinking your Pepsi. Or Coke, if you're weird.
Coke is the best. I never liked Pepsi. It's too sweet. Anyway,
I drink
Ah.
Coke, really.
All right, Joe.
Yeah,
I'm
Coke-
looking.
Coke kind of has a cinnamon taste to it. I can tell the two apart.
Yeah, some people say you can't tell the difference. I definitely can.
Yeah. If I go out to eat somewhere and I want a Coke or a soda, whatever it may be, I don't care if it's Coke or Pepsi, whatever they have is fine. I usually get iced tea. 99% of the time, I drink unsweetened iced tea.
I quit that years ago. I usually get a Coke or I get a soda product, whatever it is, because some people, especially around Gaston County, the water they make the tea with, I don't know what it is. No, thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I buy bottled water here in Vegas, but when I make coffee, I use tap water. That's a really dumb idea, but that's what I do. And when I fill up my dog's water with tap water, I can smell chlorine in it. I can smell it. And that's
We
what I
got
make my
something
coffee.
called, we gotta make. I'll go and make bids, and I've actually got one of them water. It's osmosis water
Reverse
filters.
osmosis?
I put it- yeah, and I installed that under the sink. I got it real cheap off McBid.
Oh, cool.
See, my buddy next door, he used to install those.
Oh,
One day
really?
he came over with a box. He goes, "Okay, I got something for you." Oh yeah, go for it, please.
I got
A big
one in the
holding
box over
tank
here.
and like 4 or 5 filters, yeah.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah,
a.
well.
The tank's about yay big, and it's pressurized. Yeah.
Mhm.
I had my son go by Sonic and buy me a couple bags of crushed ice I got on my freezer. Because my filter going to my fridge is an old filter, and the ice doesn't look that great, so I don't use
Them
it.
refrigerator filters are expensive.
Yeah.
We pump that reverse osmosis water through it, so it's pre-filtered.
Yeah, you freeze those cubes, they'll be almost completely clear with only a little tiny bit of debris in them from an
So I
RO.
got that reverse osmosis filter, plus my coffee pot's got a charcoal filter, so it's double filtered.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm trying to find that 99-cent snack Joe was talking about. $2. Thing of Pringles. There we go.
I haven't used WordPress that much. There was 2 websites I've managed in WordPress, but my website that I have is actually hosted on GitHub. So I get free hosting for that. It's not an e-commerce site, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. Rich, is that a sweet tea or unsweet tea?
Oh, chicken biscuit. Hey, Dave, you could have got a box of chicken biscuits for free.
That's only the second purchase I've made from Walmart in probably nearly 20 years.
Oh,
Wow.
And both of those have, been online purchases. That's the first time I've used that. I had to update my card and all that because it's been so long since I bought anything in it. But I haven't been in a physical Walmart store in probably over 20 years.
I don't know how they are anymore, but I know they used to try to force people to make a cheaper product for them to reduce the price in their sites or in their stores. They used to sell a guitar called First Act. Now, First Act used to make some nice custom guitars, but they also sold them at Walmart. And if you bought it from Walmart, it was a cheap piece of junk.
I buy all my food from Walmart. I don't want to go to Albertsons and buy the same thing and pay a lot more for it, or Smith's pay a lot more. Walmart don't have the selection like Smith's or Albertsons, but they cost a lot more on the same product.
Well, one thing I did find out, don't buy tires. You'll see Firestone tires there. Firestone deliberately they have like one row that's just for Walmart.
I guess they're doing it.
Different model numbers, all the companies do that.
Oh yeah, and it's also a different material too.
Yeah. They run it through QC, and if it doesn't pass, it's like, put it in the Walmart pile.
Pretty much. Oh, okay. I don't know if Jerry, a while ago, they had the filament dryer for like dirt cheap.
Matcha tea.
Walmart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Came with a bunch of filament. It was really cheap. Yeah.
5 rolls of filament and a dryer for $65.
It was like a screw. Must have been a screw up or something.
That showed up.
Yeah.
I've done a few things through Walmart, I guess.
I need to go to Walmart. I printed the top lip for the U1 that accepts a Walmart container to go on top of it. I just haven't been there to pick the container up.
The shirt I ordered from Walmart that came right before the stream today, which is too tight on me. I need to lose a few more pounds. Took like 2.5 weeks to get it, so I think they had to go make it, clerk around the world, and ship it here. It took forever to get it, but it's on. That's one thing about Walmart. You order stuff online, department store stuff. This is coming in 2 days. That's coming in a week. You never know when things are coming. It's all mixed up. Where Amazon is usually right away within a day or two.
Well, like Dave's, mine's showing both. My biscuits in the blowers tomorrow. So I get the snack as I clean off my mess.
Poison food, huh? Okay. Well, I'm dying. Everything in my house is from Walmart.
Everything's killing us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth. DMAT 1773, how you doing? Good afternoon.
Chicken biscuits aren't that bad. Probably full of chemicals, but
You're going to die of something anyway.
right. Hopefully it's old age.
Oh. Ouch.
Oh, Lordy.
My chest right now kind of feels like somebody sliced me up with a machete. It's kind of like the sensation I'm getting.
Can you actually feel, like if I moved wrong, I could actually feel my rib move? Or do they wire you up so tight where you don't?
Oh, wow. Rich, the LA Hobby Guy, just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Rich. Hey, everybody, thank Rich for your membership. Thank you. Dave, 3D and T Printing is here. Awesome.
Hey, Dave.
Or they were gifted a membership. I don't know if they're physically here. I think they are. Very cool. Thank you, Rich. You're awesome. Very nice of you.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, we made tacos a few nights ago. Instead of using hamburger, which is expensive, we used turkey. Genio turkey. And I made them up exactly the same way. And man, like my wife agreed, the turkey tasted better than hamburger meat. Once we were done, we seasoned the same way, cooked it, and everything. Yeah, it was better for you, and it really tasted better to make tacos with. And I couldn't tell I was eating turkey. It just tasted better.
Yeah, I've done
What
that.
did you use for the taco shells?
Taco shells.
Just regular
Flat
taco shells?
bottom. They're the ones that stand up, they're flat bottom.
Mm-hmm. And those corn chips, I guess they ain't good for you. They don't have you on a very strict diet.
Well, maybe I should be, but yeah.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like the hamburger, the flavor is not the same. Or is it just me getting older?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't give me a specific diet other than I know a lot of things I probably shouldn't be eating, but I'm trying to eat right. They use a circular saw. You know, I asked them about that in the hospital, if they use something like a Makita with a peanut grinder, and the doctor looked at me like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, come on, you're going to cut me open. You don't know what the tool resembles? I don't know if it's a machine that snipped me, like shears, or if it was a grinder and they cut. I don't really know.
Mm.
Yeah.
But if I remember right, you said you still haven't been experiencing a lot of pain in that. The most pain you experienced was from the trach. Is that what
From
you
what?
said? The tracheotomy, the tube in your throat?
Down my throat when I woke up, that was in my throat. It kind of freaked me out. So they said it'll probably be out when you wake up. And my oxygen levels were too low, as they still are now. Were afraid to take it out, but I wouldn't be able to breathe on my own. Then they're in trouble. So they left it down. They kept telling me later. Well, later took 2 days. And that really freaked me out. So I'm laying there and I can't talk. And my arms are tied down, so I can't pull my tube out, which I wouldn't. And a nurse warned me. She whispered in my ear. She said, if you rip that tube out, you're going to rip out your vocal cords, so don't touch it. But one time they had a position funny, and I wanted to bump it with my hand and kind of move it a little bit. I wasn't going to pull it. It was at a weird angle on my lips. And they're like, no, don't touch it. So out of the whole experience, the worst thing that happened was that tube down my throat. That's what I think. I don't know what Dave thinks about that, but that was horrible, having that tube down my throat.
What?
And then I'm trying to write on the pad of paper. I'm doing a choking motion. I'm pointing at the clock like, what I want to know is when's later? Half hour? 20 minutes? Tomorrow? Come on, when's later? And I couldn't believe it when it came out. And my throat didn't hurt that bad once it came out. I'm glad it's out. I can talk, and I don't know how to explain it, but.
Rich said it's a surgical circular saw.
The one there, I just looked one up, and it's, let's see if I can find it or show it. What? It's a sternum saw.
They sell that at Walmart, don't they?
Right?
Yeah, right in the middle of the battery goes dead, yeah.
Oh, that would suck. Let me just pull that thing back out of there.
Oof.
Oh, that is a trip.
Do you have the three little holes right below your incision, Jerry?
Yeah, they pulled those tubes out. Yeah, that was kind of
You
a
got
weird
three of
situation.
them?
Yeah, there's three of them.
Yeah.
All they did was put gauze over it. They didn't put no kind of medicine or nothing on it. And then my nurse seen it the other day, and well, I'm not going to explain it, but anyway, there. Yeah, I got 3 holes there.
Yeah.
Like siphoning. If you're going to siphon gas out of a vehicle, you know about how big that clear hose is. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
They had wires in them. They pulled out the wires, and later they pulled out the tubes.
I know you don't want to get too graphic, and
Yeah.
we don't want to bombard you with questions, but it seems like it's
That's
such a
fine.
common procedure anymore. I'm just wondering. Well, it's kind of interesting to talk about and see what I got to look forward to. Maybe one day.
And as far as for pain, they were giving me medication, but still the pain wasn't that bad. I mean, even right now, my whole chest area kind of feels like it's got dried glue all over it, if that makes sense.
Oh, weird.
It kind of hurts a little, but not really, really bad. And then I had the bad pain under my arm, and every time I got up and down, it felt like you're pulling a muscle. And that pain went away a couple days ago. So that was the worst one. Every time I get up and down from anything, it's like, I got a grimace. Or last week, I think I kind of yelled a little bit when I stood up. Yeah.
God, I'm sitting there thinking, now, do they cut like muscle material too, or is it?
Well, they cut through your skin down to the bone, cut the bone,
Okay.
peel it out of the way. You get to your heart, your lungs. Yeah, I think your lungs must collapse or something to a certain extent, because that's why I got to go through all these breathing exercises and be able to get my breathing back so I can get off the oxygen. So,
John
I
Doe
don't
said he hated the tube.
yeah, John Doe was in a coma for like 2 months when he came out of it. He didn't wake up for like 2 months, he said. He was on my live stream like a month ago. That's horrible. Told my son he could have pulled a gag on me, have somebody come in and say, "I'm your grandson." And, but anyway, and I'd be like 30 years old or something and not 12. But then again, I would have had a beard and all that too, so I would have woke up, I'd have a beard, unless they kept me shaving.
Have a nurse painted up in all green in a nurse's uniform coming in. You've been asleep for 30 years. We've been had first contact with aliens. They're living with us now.
Yeah. And then the nurse comes in, turned on the TV, and I go to YouTube. She says, "I'm sorry, we don't get YouTube." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" They just have like antenna TV. She's like, "Do you want to watch a comedy?" I can't believe she asked me that. You got all this pain. The last thing you want to do is laugh
Start laughing.
or cough or anything because it's going to hurt immensely bad. No, I don't want to watch a comedy.
I got an echo.
Yeah, I've been sedated many times. It's not a big deal. Every time you're sedated, you wake up thinking, when's it going to happen? That's pretty much how it is for me. I don't even remember counting down backwards. But a lot of it you forget.
You don't get very far, do you?
There is an echo.
I don't hear it.
I didn't hear that time. Might have been me lagging a little bit.
Echo.
Nope.
So what's your next project, Jerry?
I need to work on my train, my in-scale train.
That works.
Al's funny.
I bought the stuff to make a mountain for it a long time ago, and I haven't built it yet. I need to work on it.
Are you using like the pink or the blue foam, or?
I got a bag of some stuff in a bag, and then I got foam. Yeah, I think it's pink. Oh no, it's kind of a green foam. It's about an inch thick for building up layers. Then I bought a bag of stuff that's like, I forget the name of it. It's like,
Sculptamold.
yeah, I bought a bag of that a long time ago.
Good stuff.
And then of course I'll have to leave the mountain open on one side, so if the train tips over in the tunnel, I can access it. They put it back upright. Hello, Richard from Las Vegas. Hope you're doing well. I hear it's a fun place to go visit.
I want to live there, though.
I think it's 107 degrees in Vegas right now too, Richard. Yeah, last a couple days ago, and I made that one picture. It's like, oh wow, we're gonna have monsoons next week, yay! And now the current weather report is it might rain for a couple hours Monday night, and that's it. It's like, well, that sucks. No excitement. I like having bad weather here because it never happens.
The temperature's dropped here. We're at 88. 48% humidity.
Oh yeah, then in my neck they had hoses that went down to my heart, some kind of electronic thing. When they pulled that out, I didn't feel it, but it's about 2 foot long. Then they pulled out a short one that was in my neck. So anyway, I done a video on it. What I could remember, I done a video on it. I didn't talk about these two breathing apparatuses in the video. I should have, but I had retaped part of the video and I forgot to re-mention it. But I think it's a half hour long, and I talk about before the hospital, and then once I'm home, I'm talking about everything that I went through, just so somebody might want to watch it if they're going to go through something similar. I watched like 20 videos, seen what different people had to say. A lot of what they said didn't apply to me. It was I had a different experience. The food was great. Didn't have a problem with the food at all. Typically, hospital food sucks. It was fine. But then again, if you're medicated on different chemicals, that'll affect your taste buds, which then again, you know, food may not taste good to you. I had some meatloaf I really liked. And then I was able, one time they called me to see what I wanted off the menu. The rest of the times they just showed up what they chose to give me. And then the day I was leaving, I was packing up, waiting to leave, and a lady came by with the dinner tray, and I didn't know when I was leaving, but I grabbed a couple of portable things and put it in my bag to take home. So.
Now, Dave, how long did it take for you until the discomfort went away?
I don't know. I was in there for 11 days. And, of course, right after that, right after the surgery, I was on the drug so much that, I wasn't feeling anything. But then after it wore off, it hurt a good while. I got a pillow like what Jerry's got. It's just got Piedmont and land on it instead of Summerlin or whatever that hospital is.
Yeah.
So about a month or so, or 2 months, or
I guess I don't really remember. I've tried to forget about all that.
oh,
You're real out.
bad echo.
Yeah, John, we can hear you. Testing, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, John Doe. Howdy. Can't hear you yet. Yeah, John Doe just went through all this. He was in a coma for, I believe, for a couple months. He'll get it fixed here in a minute.
So John's like, I'm not going to deal with the pain. Wake me up when I'm done.
Yeah, I'm getting around fine at the moment. I'm on a leash with my oxygen hose, like 50 foot long. If I take it off for more than 10 minutes, my levels drop down to in the 80s. So I got a monitor here. I check my finger all the time, oxygen, and right now wearing them in 94. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on this. I keep doing breathing exercises, and I hope tomorrow I don't need it no more. So I just got to keep taking myself off of it. seeing how long I can stay off where my numbers don't drop, and then I'll know what day that is when it happens. And I see my doctor next Thursday, and a surgeon a week later.
It sounds like you're healing quite quicker than a lot of other guys.
Well, the nurse, another guy that came out to see me, I'm not frail and really old, like, where I can barely get around, like I'm 80 or 90, so I'm not in any condition like that. I'm me, basically, other than I'm stuck with the toes on my neck, and my chest hurts.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Good.
Great. Does it sound okay?
Sounds fine.
I was
A little low.
I was on a different stream this morning and I was kind of worn out, so I was hanging out and watching your stream, and then I just wanted to come in and say hi and
Oh, thank you.
say you're looking good. And I watched your stream, and the pre video, your eyes were like bloodshot and your face was red, and then when you came out, your eyes were clear. You looked a lot better. So
Okay.
I think your checkup there of cleaning out the old arteries helped a little bit. Hopefully, pretty soon you can get off the oxygen and feel a lot better. It took me about a year, so I feel like I'm doing a lot better. But it's still every day I have to get out and walk, and
I'm waiting for September 1st so I can drive. They said 2 months, so I'm going to hold them to it.
Yep. It took me a while to drive too. I was.
You know where I'm going to go on September 1st? I'm going to go to Walmart. Walmart grocery store.
Yeah,
Anyway,
does take a long time to recover, and it's been about a year and a half for me, and every day still, I can get worn out a lot easier than before I had my surgery. So,
Yeah.
but there's some Facebook groups for people that are showing their red heart pillow and had their aortic surgeries, and there's some people that are 20, 30 years out from them. So, the prognosis is pretty good. I get, I'm kind of worried about it. I'll
That's
be
good to know.
I'm going to talk to my doctor and surgeon and see about the cardiac rehabilitation, if I really need to do that, or I can just do what I'm doing at home, because I have exercise equipment at home. So we'll see what they have to say.
right. I think it's just helpful to keep on a schedule, because it's real easy if you're just doing it yourself to kind of get lazy about it, right?
Yeah. Well, right now, if I walk out front to the gate and pick up Amazon box or whatever and walk back in, most of the time I'm already tired that quick.
Yep. And that's what I did, since I had the complications with mine, and I was stuck in a hospital and I was bedridden. I had to start with a wheelchair and then go to a walker, and then it was just like walking around the room, and then walking up and down the halls, and then finally it was like a quarter mile, half mile,
Yeah.
a mile, and then so far the most I've ever walked at one time has been 4 miles. But even then you slide back. You can't do as much. When I was younger, I used to be able to stand and work all day, and I had 3 jobs. I did a lot of stuff, and after you have heart surgery, it's just not the same.
Yeah, my son's in chat. He goes, "Bad Jerry, what'd I say?" So, anyway.
So just keep it up, and every day you got to do something, and it takes a while. And even now, it's like I was trying to do, I needed to repair some of the sidewalk, and that, I was just lifting 1 bag of sidewalk cement, epoxy for the top of the sidewalk, cleaning it off and doing that. And it was about a 2-hour job, and I was wiped the rest of the day. It was
Wow.
And before that would be, something before breakfast,
Uh-huh.
So just keep up the good work and keep trying. You know, and just remember your body is on like a lot of the medicines and different things like that. So you may put on weight, you may lose weight. You know, who knows what's going to happen for a while. It took about 6 months for me to get everything kind of straightened out.
They took me off my high blood pressure medicine about a couple days before I went into surgery. They told me when I got out, don't take it. And my blood pressure, I check it daily. It's been fine. It's been perfect.
Oh,
No
nice.
problem. So maybe I don't need it no more. I was
That'll be-
taking the Cinepril, and now I'm not taking it.
That's good.
So
I know, you know, it kind of changes your outlook on life when you have something major like that, you know.
yeah,
You know, you have all these plans and projects and things lined up, and then you have a major life event like that, and you're like, well, you know, why am I doing all this stuff?
well, after I got all the tests done, I got an email that said we needed to go in the hospital, we need to have stents put in. And I actually cried a little bit when I first read it, thinking, wow, that's my heart. That can shut me down and kill me instantly. And my dad died at 57 when I was a kid. When I was 17, my dad died, heart-related problem, and many years ago. So, and then they tried to do the stents, and they couldn't. And then I went back and I got the triple bypass. So it's not as bad as it seems to be. When you think about somebody had a triple bypass after just going through it, it's not as bad as all that you might be thinking. At least I don't feel all these. You know, it doesn't feel that bad, other than the thing down my throat. So that I'm not never going to get over that. That was
Right.
Well, Jerry, we are glad to see you back, and I'm glad you pulled through. I'm glad you're doing good with it, and I hope
Yeah.
you keep getting better. I'm going to have to go ahead and drop out of here, though, and we'll still keep remembering in our prayers.
All right, Jack.
You have a
Well,
good one.
we'll see you on everybody's stream. You're always in chat. You're always there, and keep up the great content, my friend.
Y'all have a good one.
See you, Jay.
Alrighty. Yeah, Dave, you were talking about something earlier when John popped in.
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I need to drop 100 pounds. So once I get all better, I need to work on getting my weight back to what it used to be when I had a job before I retired. I always weighed about 220, and I was stocky. I'm not going to get back to stocky part of it and the muscle I had, but I need to get my weight back down. So
That's the hard part, is keeping your muscle on while you're trying to lose weight.
yeah. Take care, Brandon.
Doesn't your kids know that dads don't listen?
Yeah. Well, I guess his wife says he's a lot like me. So he's
Right.
stubborn, does what he wants to do, and I don't know. It's hard for me to tell him anything. He knows everything. You know how it is, anyway.
Right. We've already figured it out. We had to, right?
Well, most of the years in the years past, whenever I would go to my son's house to do something, I'd say the word, say the word. He goes, what? Daddy to the rescue.
Right. Yep, that's the way my son is. How do you know how to do all this stuff? I said I had to figure it out.
Yeah, I bought my first house, and you figure it out. You do this, you do that. You watch a bit. Well, back then didn't watch YouTube, but you figure it out. Now you got YouTube. See how somebody else is doing it. It doesn't mean they're right, but they give you an idea what to do.
Yep.
So, as Dave calls it, YouTube University.
I think that's probably why we like this 3D printing stuff so much, is because it's kind of like figuring it out, you know.
Well, what's really good about 3D printing is if you're not just printing dust collectors like I have, you can design anything your imagination can think of, and you can make it physical in about an hour or less. Design it, print it, and
Right.
you have got the physical item.
So talk about 3D printing and physical item. A friend of mine, he has the shields, you know, like from Captain America and then Wonder Woman and those. And he showed me a picture briefly of a hanger, and he asked if I could do something similar to it. And this is what I came up with. So the shield, let's see, can you see my mouse? No, you can't see my mouse. The long bar across gets hidden behind the shield, and then the little piece right above it, there's a little slide on it, so you can slide it up and take your shield off. When you put the shield back up, you just slide it down and lock it into place.
Nice.
The cool part about that, though, is I had to print a shield, right, to test it. So now I have a Captain America shield hanging up on my wall.
I was gonna say, didn't you show that you were printing that last weekend?
Yeah, I did. And then these are the actual hangers I did for him.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm happy with them. And hopefully he'll be picking them up tomorrow or Monday.
Well, I think I'm going to get out of here in a minute. I'm getting tired. It's been almost 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Klondike, where can people find you? What do you got going on?
Wednesday morning, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Central, Coffee with Klondike. Come hang out for an hour and talk a little bit about trains and 3D printing and, you know, all the good stuff.
And Mr. Gatton.
You can't find me anymore.
Oh, yeah, you can. Look up Gatton CNC. He's got all kinds of cool info.
He's got a cool channel on YouTube. He's on Facebook.
Yeah. 17 years, by the way. I looked it up. How's a year off?
John Doe.
Look for J3D CNC, and I'm finishing up the Ender 3 CNC conversion project. Hopefully next weekend, I think. We'll finish up that 3-part series on my channel.
Oh, cool.
Well, I hope you can drop in earlier next week, possibly, and
Yep.
stick around longer, but I'm getting tired. I need to get out of here.
Yep.
So,
I was tired, otherwise I would have got on earlier, so
yeah.
I'm glad you're doing well.
Yeah, I just want to try in the next couple of days, try to go in the bedroom and lay on the bed and see if I can do that without hurting something. I just have to try and then I'll know.
Yep.
If something hurts, well then don't do that again. Call my wife, tell her to sit me back up. I'm like a big beach whale with little arms. So anyway. I can do anything when I feel good, but obviously I don't, so
Yeah.
I got to be careful.
Just
Anyway,
take
you
it
guys have an
slow.
awesome day. Everybody watching in chat. We're going to raid the Free Heathen if you're watching on Twitch. He's playing a game right now, but please say hi to him. I'm not sure what he's playing, but he's playing something. We got that raid going here in about 4 seconds. So thank you on Twitch.
He likes
Here
to
we-
play games and Tinkercad.
Take care, Twitch people. Here we go. And if you're watching on YouTube and everybody on stream on camera here, thank each and every one of you. You're awesome. We'll see you next time. And have a great weekend. Take care, guys.
Hey, that's our boy.